You gotta hold it closer.
So I'm gonna intro myself.
You gotta hold it like right here.
There you go.
Yeah.
Pause.
That's how we do it.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. A little closer.
Yeah, a little bit closer.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, kiss it.
it.
I'm like spitting into the mic. Okay, I can see the difference now.
Yeah, you hear it,
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Happy
Welcome
fucking
to
New Year.
In The Stu.
Look who's here.
We have two very special guests in the house today.
Yeah.
We have Danny Colon, the Big Blood, on the show, and we also have Andre Costa.
What's up, Andre?
All right, we got it. No, we got
Give him the mic.
What's up? Thanks for having me.
Yes,
of course.
man. Welcome.
We need to talk about. We need to talk about the same thing that we usually do: the musical influences.
Oh yeah.
And
Fuck it.
top 3 or 5.
Great ones.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do it.
So go ahead and
So like, what made you get into music as a whole?
Who we starting off with?
you?
Yeah.
you.
So it's easily going to be, I'm going to say Pink Floyd.
No. Like talk about how you got into
How I got into music?
story with your dad.
Okay, so my dad was always a big Pink Floyd fan since day one.
Okay.
So like over time, I started playing the guitar.
Yeah.
So and I still play guitar to this day. So Pink Floyd, Pink Floyd's always been that number one band for me.
Okay.
And then like early in middle school, when I started listening to like Lil Wayne and Eminem, I started getting introduced to that. My cousin's being a big hip hop fan. Jonathan, you know Jonathan.
Yes. Yeah.
He's like, okay, let me introduce you more to like that old school underground Eminem, and I started really bumping to it.
But bro,
Okay.
you gotta
I'm
validate Jonathan because
yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, it was all Jonathan. And then once I started listening more to that, he's like, let me show you who Jay-Z is. And like J. Cole first started dropping with the warm up album.
Yeah.
And
That's actually where I met Andre.
yeah, at a J. Cole concert actually.
Yeah,
yeah,
at a
You
J.
met
Cole
him
concert,
at the
yeah.
concert. That's
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah.
at Universal. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was his first tour also. So that's when like my transition more into like hip hop started was with introduction of J. Cole and
Yeah.
Jay-Z back in like 2009,
What's what's up?
2010.
Wow,
That's what's up, bro.
That's
he's
fucking
certified. Like,
Yeah,
he's like
for real.
he knows all the stuff. Yeah,
he's certified.
like if Jay-Z's sick at a concert, my cousin can go on and just rap every lyric. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Easily, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Without a doubt.
Oh
That's
my
what's up.
God. All right, let's hear it. Like top 3, top 5
We go top 5. Top 5 artists.
artists.
Don't have
Doesn't
to be
matter what
hip-hop.
genre. Yeah.
That I enjoy listening to.
Yeah, top
okay,
5.
easy. Pink Floyd,
Okay.
Jay-Z.
Yep.
I have to put Drake on that list. Queen,
Uh-huh.
and
Queen is fucking insane, bro.
I like his list so far.
Yeah.
It's one of the most diverse lists that we
I
have.
would say. I
What was your
agree.
last one?
and this one's like outfield. Frank Sinatra.
Ooh.
I'm all
gotta have
for it,
Frank
though.
Sinatra. on that
No,
list.
we're cool with that. We're
I'm
cool
all
with that.
for it.
Yeah, we're cool with that.
Bro, I love
Especially from November to January, it's Frank Sinatra
I
every day.
feel you.
Wow.
Yeah,
I love My Way. That shit. But
my way. Yeah.
oh my God, that shit kills me every time.
That sounds familiar.
If you listen to it, you
Yeah.
if you listen to it, you'll love it. I'll tell you that.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a fucking awesome song.
My way. Isn't it that song?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I think it just
Fucking-
popped in my head. I was like,
love
oh, I
that
think I know what
shit.
song you're
I
talking about.
love that song so much.
Nice.
It's so hard to put like a bunch of artists just into the top 5 though,
It is.
It is.
It
Like
is,
I
it is.
struggle with that a lot.
because I can easily put like Dead Mouse and Cascade up in that top list. Yeah,
Yeah.
easily.
Danny's friend made fun
it's
of me
about vibes,
for that shit.
But you like EDM and yeah.
I
Because
mean,
they go every year.
I was gonna argue on that, but it's like that's subjective to you, so I can't argue you on that.
But I can understand the argument because I feel like out of all genres of music, EDM.
I just think it's funny.
No, I feel like all genres of music, like EDM is like the least considered music, and I know that's really controversial when I say that. People get pissed off, but
I mean, just from my perspective with production, I would say it's still very intricate the way that
it's
they,
intricate. Yeah,
the way that they got to do everything. I've seen someone like arranging like a EDM song, and I'm just like, holy shit!
It's very out there.
Yeah, I was
And
like,
granted, it's
holy
really
shit.
new.
It is
It's
new.
also
It is
really-
new. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
new to being popular, actually. Yeah,
I mean,
because like
I would say it's a spin off of
techno.
techno. Yeah,
Yeah.
like a super.
that's kind of where it all started too.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
super spin off of techno.
So I mean,
But they
it's it's just that personally, it's never been my thing. Like I fucked with Skrillex in the beginning, but then I was like,
Yeah.
all right, y'all just bullshitting now. I don't know what you niggas.
I
is
like
doing at
I
this
like
point.
trap music when it was like the EDM trap. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool.
I'd have to hear it.
Yeah, I was like, it was like more like I would give it more of a hip hop esque
Mhm.
kind of vibe to it.
Mhm.
And then that's when hip hop took back over the word trap, and I was like, okay, I still like that too.
ASAP Rocky has a fire song with Skrillex.
I know what you're talking about.
I remember that song. Yeah,
Wild,
yeah.
Wild
For the
for the Night.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
RL
Haven't heard that shit in
Grime
a minute.
also like
R.O. Grime is a
Really?
phenomenal producer.
bro. He has a lot of songs with like hip hop artists. Like
He has one with Tory Lanez. In For It.
yeah,
I fucking
bro,
love
love
that
that
song.
song.
Oh my
Crazy.
god.
And that's R.O. Grime. R.O. Grime can make some beats, bro.
R.O. Grimes.
Shout out to R.O. Grime.
True. Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
Rick Ross and Skrillex.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
Suicide Squad song or something like that.
Like you see, I mean, like I love the bridge, where, like, because I feel like as an artist, if you aren't like open to shit,
sleeper is.
oh, if you aren't open to like that bridge, I mean, like, how can you like evolve as an artist? You know what I mean? And
Bro.
I love that they do that.
He's got a song with Pusha T
Yeah,
where he,
that sounds familiar.
bruh, not like
R.O. Grime does.
yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know who was better on the song. Was it
R.O.
R.O.
Grime is
Grime
nasty.
or Pusha T?
R.O. Grime is nasty. I love that he because
Oh, it's not even coming up on.
because the intricacy of making like EDM and trap
Enough.
type beats and all that stuff.
Oh, I lied.
I guess when
It's
you
full. Never mind. I'm sorry.
when you
guys.
come back to hip hop, it's so easy. He like it makes it like look like hip hop beats are like nothing.
like normal.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
because there's so many
Easy.
there's so many automations and things like that go into it, like sweeps and like the all that shit and then when you go back and then you start making hip hop beats, I feel like you would just be like phenomenal at it. And R.O. Grime is an example of that. So shout out to him, man. I love In For It. It's fucking. I was listening to
I
it
love
yesterday.
that whole little EP.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing is fucking
Where he had
fire all the
where
way
he
through.
had the fitted on top of the hoodie.
Yeah.
I was like, what is
That,
that?
is that a Canadian thing or
Maybe.
Alright.
Maybe it could be. Who
I
knows?
just, I'm asking you.
I don't know. I just know, yo, dog. That's all I know. Yeah, that's all I know. Just yo,
Like-
dog. That's it.
Like, how could you be pressed by a nigga who talk like that?
Yo, real
like-
thing. Yo, real thing, bro.
Real
It's
quick,
like,
I'm gonna change my list real quick.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna take Frank Sinatra and put J. Cole in it.
Ah, there it is.
All right.
So like Frank Sinatra's on the outside of that, like 6.
He's
Hey,
number
hey,
6.
I understand.
5.5.
I mean, it also depends on my mood. Like, I'll go a whole month listening to J. Cole and nothing else while I'm working out and stuff like that, and then
Okay.
I'll go 3 months without listening to it. So it all depends on mood.
Okay.
I feel you on that.
That's an amazing We weren't supposed to talk about music really today.
Yeah, not a
because-
lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
But
we
that's an
weren't at all.
amazing segue into Charlemagne the God just like having poopy mouth.
What?
I agree. I agree.
What?
He
You
said.
didn't hear about that?
Did you hear about that,
No.
Andre? No. He said. This man said that Kendrick and Drake are among the best, which I can agree with.
Yeah.
But then he said J. Cole is on the outside of that.
Yeah. Charlemagne, shut up. Shut up, bro.
Like I don't get it.
Shut up.
So
that doesn't make sense. to me.
my opinion on people like Charlemagne in music is a lot of people's opinion on old people in politics. Like the old heads gotta sit the fuck out, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Old heads gotta sit the fuck out.
That's fair.
What's crazy is radio puts these old people right. On
He's
their
not that
shows.
old though.
He's in his 40s.
Is he really?
Yeah, Charlemagne's in his 40s.
Charlemagne is old.
So the
Ish.
reason why I say that is because you have people gatekeeping music, saying what's hot, who's a goat, and like you're not in tune with the music
Sounds like Eminem.
today. Yo, honestly, they're kind of. I could see.
But
Charlemagne
then at the
being
same
like
time, I
Eminem.
mean, I would give Eminem a little props because he made a few songs with like some up and coming artists.
Have you
hasn't he?
heard Alfred's
Joyner Lucas.
theme?
No, that new album that he dropped.
Have you heard
Oh yeah,
Alfred's
yeah,
theme?
yeah,
I have
yeah.
not.
I
That's
haven't heard
Quite possibly one of the worst beats I've ever heard in my fucking life. Bro, it's disgusting. Hold on, just listen to this. Like, it's just the fact that he literally sat there and was like, "Oh yeah, this is the beat I'm choosing." You know what I mean? Like, that's the shit that fucked me up. And I was like,
I
bro,
think you
like,
put that on your
why?
IG, right? You're like, this is ass.
Yeah, I was like, this is
Yeah.
ass.
I think I
This is
seen you
ass.
put that.
Oh,
on
another thing to add about.
Listen to this, bro.
My bad.
Damn it. This, mind you, this is him stabbing some girl.
Oh my god.
Like it's the only one I got, and my thoughts are like night's couch. Every line's obscene.
Sounds like Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah, it sounds like a cartoon.
That's why there's parental advising. Every time I drop my
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna do. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't want to disrespect anybody else.
You're not disrespecting anybody.
I just don't. I just think it's bad, to be honest with you. Like, and that's that. I agree with Danny wholeheartedly. Like, that's just someone being out of touch who still thinks that they're in touch.
Yeah.
With everything.
Yeah, for sure.
To add on to that, to add on to like how he needs to, Ebro, fucking Peter Rosenberg, all those motherfuckers, you guys need to sit the fuck out, especially because so Charlemagne said that Kendrick is on another level of GOAT compared to Drake,
Okay.
which personally I agree and I disagree, but I'll like I'm obviously gonna tell you why I disagree.
Go ahead, yeah, go ahead,
The
man.
reason being is the criteria to list a GOAT nowadays has significantly changed. Like the
Oh, you
formula,
mentioned that.
the
completely different.
mentioned
formula
that.
to list a GOAT
It's
nowadays
completely
has
different, yeah.
fucking changed over
Yeah,
the
yeah.
last. You can't have the same criteria you had 20 years ago when music from 20 years ago to today
Shit's
is
completely different.
not the same at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was in
completely
its literally rap was like at that point was in its infancy. So like
Yeah.
you can't even sit here and be like you can't. I don't understand how individuals can like actually sit there and be mad about a genre that is literally ever changing.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't get it.
yeah.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, hip hop changed a lot.
Especially a genre of music which now has like
Mad subgenres.
yeah.
An
Yeah.
insane amount of subgenres
Yeah.
and influence, and not only that, it's subject to change based on your region. That bro,
Amen.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit is so crazy.
Like you can't compare Tennessee hip hop to like New York hip hop.
Yeah.
It's-
Oh
it's its
God,
own
no.
genre.
Yeah. And I think the craziest
is,
thing
it
about
is.
it is like you can listen to music from like literally state to state. Like you can hear Southern rap as a whole, but then you could also hear Florida compared to Louisiana,
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
and it's two different
That's true.
sounds.
Or like West Coast shit.
exactly
Like even just in California itself,
different places in California.
completely
Yeah, yeah.
different.
I,
You know
I
what I
love
mean?
G-Funk though. G-Funk is hard as fuck.
But you can see the difference, like you mentioned, like Louisiana and Florida between like
Exactly.
Lil Wayne and Rick Ross.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's
That
a
shit's
great
so
point.
And they're
wild.
great in their own respect, though.
Yeah.
That's like Lil Wayne doesn't even sound like a Southern rapper.
He
just
doesn't.
sounds like
He
a
really
rapper.
doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I feel like that's a product of someone coming out of like I would say the mid '90s though,
yeah,
because
yeah,
like
okay.
so did what is it called? Outkast doesn't sound like that at all.
No, yeah,
Like,
exactly.
That's the
yeah,
same thing
yeah,
my
yeah.
cousin brought up. He was like, "Yo, like I didn't know that they
You
were."
can't
from
pinpoint with that they're
ATL.
from Atlanta. Yeah, exactly.
So
That's just crazy.
I love it. Are we gonna talk about that pop whatever thing really quick?
Pop Hunter.
Yeah.
Whoever he is.
Peter, I'll let you take this
We're
one.
gonna,
Alright,
we're
so,
gonna talk about the street codes.
So
G-code.
apparently, first of all, I'm not street affiliated by any means.
None of us are.
None of us are. So
wait, Dan, are you?
Oh,
Andre?
I don't know. He kind
All day.
of started with that shit saying he's a big blood, but like I'll
We're just joking, guys.
Basically, this nigga came out with the TikTok song Corvette. Juju Smith-Schuster got fucking smacked after like dancing on people's shit. But like regardless of that, Uzi hopped on the song. He actually had a pretty good verse though. That shit was kind of hard.
Shout out Uzi.
So he hopped on there, and then come to find out that Pop Hunter was on paperwork and snitched, quote unquote, because he watched his friend die in front of him. And then Uzi was like, I don't want to be on the song anymore, you're a snitch. So
Like,
that's
yeah, he
the
like
gist of
DM'd
it.
him like, yo, homie, you gotta take me off.
That's
off
the
of
gist of
song.
it. I think he's just reaching.
Yeah.
Danny agrees that he is reaching.
Yeah,
Take it away, guys.
I agree.
Let's hear
as
it.
well.
Uzi's reaching because, like obviously, he was 13 or 14 at the time,
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Not gang affiliated.
not gang affiliated, and from what I've heard in other rappers' interviews, like on Breakfast Club and shit, is especially I think Dame Dash mentioned it, like a snitch and like calling someone a snitch and not wanting to fuck with them because they're a snitch only really works like if you're like living by that street code.
Mhm.
If you're not living by that street, so I heard, like you're a civilian, and you kind of have free
reign.
reign, especially if you see your best friend die in front of you
Yeah.
at 13. Like you're a fucking child, bro.
Yeah, you're a kid.
You're a yeah.
You're a kid, man. I think I seen like in I think I seen that on Twitter, and then I seen in the comments some dude was like, "Yo, you know the code by 13, man. Don't play that shit." I'm like, "Huh, bro? He's a kid. What do you mean,
It's a child.
I just don't understand that. Like these,
bruh?"
Uzi's reaching.
Yeah,
This
Uzi-
doesn't make any sense for him to be like, oh, I don't want to be a part of the song. Danny brought up a really good point. Gunna snitched.
Gunna's a snitch. I love you.
Oh,
Though,
did he
Gunna.
really?
Yeah, Gunna snitched.
And he like obviously like the whole YSL crew fucks with Gunna.
Yeah.
Everyone fucks with Gunna. I don't know anybody who doesn't like Gunna.
Yeah,
to be
People
honest
love,
with you.
people
So-
love Gunna.
Uzi,
So-
you got to keep that same energy with your mans.
Yeah. Uzi's your man's, right? I mean, gun is your man's, right?
So
Yeah,
you gotta
like-
keep that same energy.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like people, when you like somebody, you're willing to pardon a few things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're
That's
like,
That's a
you're
good
cool,
point.
though.
Yo, also
That's a
what's
very-
really fucked up
that's
now
a
that I
very
think
good
about it is
point.
like they're fucking up that kid's whole career.
yeah,
Yeah,
Like his momentum.
I feel
That's
bad for him.
really fucked up.
I feel really bad for him.
yeah. That sucks. I wouldn't want that to happen
I mean,
to him. Granted, I probably wasn't gonna listen to him anyway.
yeah,
so-
exactly. Like this was about to change this kid's life.
It really was.
I
I
don't-
mean, it already did.
Yeah, I don't know what his living conditions are, whatever the fuck, but usually
Can't be that good if your friend dies in front of you.
exactly.
Facts.
So usually when you get that one, that usually,
Propels you.
propels them into a whole different life. And the fact that Uzi took it upon himself to be like, hey, bro, just take me off that song is kind of like, come on, bro. Like,
Yeah, now he's not even known
he's
as like.
sti- I
the
mean, I'm
TikTok
pretty sure
kid.
he's still a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, isn't he 17?
Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
He's still a kid.
So this was only 3 to 4 years ago for this kid.
Come on, bro. And you're gonna take his livelihood away. Like this is how he wanted to make money. He
Yeah.
wanted to be an artist, and now you're gonna take that away from him because of something that happened to him when he was a 13-year-old kid.
Child.
Come on,
Hey man,
Like
some people are like that. Some people just believe that.
Uzi, you have plenty of money. Let him eat.
Facts.
I think Uzi's just trying to like be overprotective of his shit. You know what I mean? Like
Overprotective
his
of what,
image. I don't get it. I don't know.
Yeah, you know
I have
what
no
I mean?
clue.
I want to know who was looking this up in the first place.
Word.
What?
I mean,
You
I
know,
don't know. They were
What
probably
made
just-
somebody be like, let me see if he's a snitch?
I don't know. They're probably just digging. I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
It sounds like some shit
what
to
I
me.
mean?
I think it's
Like-
corny.
Yeah, that shit don't
Ultimately.
make no sense.
What can we do?
So hey, shout out to Pop 100.
On it, yeah.
Pop 100, yeah, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Stand with you, bro.
Yeah, if you need beats, I got you.
If you need surgery.
This guy right here. If you need Danny,
For
big blood.
Unfiltered
bro, I'm the
opinions.
most average person. If you need training, you hit Peter.
No, we all got you. Fuck that.
Unfiltered opinions
No,
and,
we
and
all got
brutal honesty. Go to Danny.
Go to Danny.
Yeah.
Danny will tell you like it is, man. Don't worry. You good on Dan in
Fucking
Danny's
good.
hands.
All right, let's do this.
So that's actually a good segue into like
Life.
To life.
talk about ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this episode's a little different. We're gonna. It's the new year.
The new year and shit.
First, yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We made it. 2021. Blessed to see this year.
What'd y'all end up doing yesterday?
Drink.
Amen. There it is. There it is.
Who? What?
Yeah, you talk about this. You know more about sneakers than I do.
Bro, we met some dude with the craziest fucking 200 sneaker. 4 closets.
4 closets.
Bro,
of
he has
shoes.
more closets than his wife. Yeah.
That's a grown ass
And
man.
he has grails. Like, he's got the Cause 4s, Travis Scott 4s.
Ooh.
He fucking has the Chicago.
Unworn.
No, worn.
Okay. all right.
But in my opinion, which is cooler, because, like, he wears
Yeah.
grails.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Those are dope. I love those
He has
shoes.
the Off-White Chicago 1s. He's got the Off-White Volt Air Force 1s.
Wait, he got the black and the gray calls, or just the gray ones?
Just the gray ones, the gray
Okay,
suede, which are
okay,
hard. Fucking
okay.
hard.
I like that.
As far as big grails, that's he has mad Supreme grails, Fear of God ones.
How'd
he has
you
like
meet
4
this
or
dude?
5. He's his girlfriend's neighbor.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's like a
God
cool
damn.
dad. He's like a cool dad. He's like in his 40s and he's wearing
your
like
girlfriend
Supreme
rich?
and all that shit.
Nice, bro.
say that.
Nice, bro. She's got like a cousin.
Yes, she is.
I'm just kidding. I'm not. But damn, where you guys just went over? How the fuck did that happen?
Yeah, he invited us like, cause he saw my sneakers I was wearing. It doesn't matter, and he was like, "Yo, just come into."
Did
my
you have
house."
those on or what?
Nah, I
What'd you
didn't.
have
Those
on?
are fly though.
I had Off-White Prestos on.
I knew what those are.
Yeah,
Oh,
I had the OG Off-White Prestos
Got it. Got
on.
it. Got it. Got
I'm
it.
googling that.
I know which ones you're talking about.
Huh?
You had some slides, Nike slides.
Yeah, and he's just like, "Yo, just come to my house."
Yo, come here.
You said off-white Prestos?
Off-White Prestos. Yeah,
Those are hard. Those are super hard.
it's like a runner. It's a really comfortable runner.
Y'all keep talking.
but it's
I'm
worth
just
a,
looking
but
it
it's
up,
worth
huh?
a lot of money. Still, right?
Oh, I've seen these before.
Yeah.
Damn, you got the all-white ones?
No, I got the OG ones.
No, off white.
Oh, okay. I thought you said all white.
No, the Virgil joints.
No, I got the off-white and shit, but like which ones?
The top right.
Top right.
the
Oh,
black
these are
ones,
hard
right?
though.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are fire. The white ones are hard too.
These look expensive, dog.
They are expensive. Don't lie.
They're cool sneakers.
That's what it sounds
They're
like.
expensive, man. But they're nice sneakers.
Hey man, I'm all for it.
Hey,
I'm all
fuck it,
for
bro.
it.
Aren't those the ones where you can like rip the
No, those are fantasy.
Oh, okay.
Well, not fantasy. They just never. They were concepts.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Concept sneakers.
There was ones where you can just like literally rip the material, and there was more
hard.
under.
Yeah, there's like a whole floral print.
That's kind of
What
tight.
the fuck?
Yeah, that shit
Yeah,
was dope.
I got the Sean Witherspoons on right now. By the way, the hybrid 197s.
See, I don't know anything about sneakers like that. Like, to be honest with you.
Yo, these would go crazy with your fit.
Yeah, because it got the purple.
Do you like the purple though?
I do. You know what's crazy, bro? You're wearing that as like just a bullshit thing.
But that's
like,
a fit. That's a fly fit.
no. That's actually like in style right now.
Yeah, the oversized.
the drop shoulders.
Yeah.
The vintage look. Like it's actually,
I don't know what I'm doing.
bro. Like
right,
I'm
where'd you-
telling you
where'd
right
you get the
now,
shirt?
that's actually like a fit.
I don't even know where I got this shirt
If
from.
you had the
Look at
right
that.
sneakers on,
Yeah,
like
you
I
know.
bet you people would be like, okay. Like if you had these on.
Shit.
He's like, I just work out with these.
Yeah, I just work out
Real
with this
shit.
outfit.
Like, I worked out with this before. I'm not even gonna lie to you,
That's a
bro.
fit. I would wear that fit.
It's a fire fit.
Yeah, I would wear that fit.
I'm doing
It's a
this
dope
shit.
fit.
Look at you.
The
You-
shorts are a little short for me.
You unconsciously.
No, it's because of
fit
the way
that
I'm.
on.
But I get it.
down.
He's
But
got
they're, like, right there.
quadzillas.
Yeah.
so
You
he
fucking
wants
like
to
that,
show 'em.
bro? You fucking
Buddy,
like that?
look at him flexing. The
Yeah, I
fucking,
know.
bro.
Get out of here, bro.
Yeah, fucking.
Get the fuck out of here,
I'm
bro.
about to start doing leg extensions when I'm fucking sitting down and
like
shit.
that?
Let's fucking.
Pick the table up, get in the middle. Just
Just
fucking-
start kicking the
yeah.
bitches up.
But all right, yeah, let's get into ourselves. You know?
We can all ask each other questions. I feel like.
Yeah, I
that'll
think
be
that'd be better
really
than just
fucking
fucking
good.
just going into it. So, like we said,
I want to start with one. Danny, why the fuck do you want to move here?
Oh, okay, that was easy.
What?
Why do I want to move here?
Yeah. What's your biggest driving force to move here?
lifestyle?
Do you feel like it's just way easier to be out here?
No, it would probably be harder.
Really?
Like job wise.
Oh, I understand that.
Like out here, from what I see,
Wait, you asked him why he does or why he doesn't?
Does
Oh, okay.
because he wants to live here. Like he would have lived here now at this
Because
point.
he
Yeah.
said harder.
I
I'm
would.
like, this is why you want
so
to?
like out here, I feel like you like. I'm trying to, yeah, but like I'm trying to pick the right words without sounding. So where I want to be at in life, I wouldn't be able to do that unless I was a business owner or a professional.
In New York.
No, here.
Okay.
Unless you're a business or a professional, where I want to be at in life in the future, you really can't do it without that. In New York, you could have a fucking GED and you make as much as a doctor or a lawyer.
Yeah. That's
You gotta
fucking. That's
you
an insane
you got to
concept.
factor in cost of
So,
living and stuff,
out-
but I understand what he's saying.
But like out here,
understand what
it
you're
would be harder for me because I don't have any college.
Same.
Yeah, but you're a business owner,
True.
yeah, you are.
and you're technically self-employed.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like producing,
Yeah.
be a fucking
it is-
millionaire.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a PA. You know what I'm saying? So
That's right.
for
You
me to
feel like
move
it
out here,
forces you out of your comfort zone
right?
to do better as an individual. and
Right,
shit?
but I've always felt like I was an ambitious person
Mhm.
for the sole fact that because I don't have a college degree and because I'm so fucking average as a person. Like there's nothing interesting about me.
Stop.
So
bro.
I have to-
stop saying shit
No,
like
I
that. Oh my
reaching.
god.
You're reaching,
I'm not
bro.
Yeah,
reaching.
you really
bro,
are.
I'm not even trying to fish or anything.
Mm.
Like Kevin is extremely talented with like cars and with beats.
Thank you.
Peter, like fitness is his lifestyle. This kid is a fucking brain when it comes to like medicine.
He's a brain.
He just be knowing shit, bro.
He's a brain.
And the reason why I think I'm ambitious is because like I don't have any of that, so I kind of have to like just
So you're what? More so a jack of all trades. You
you
know a lot about a. You know a little about a lot.
I fake it till I make it a lot.
Elaborate. That is a
That
skill.
is a
I
skill.
fake it till I make
That
it.
is a skill.
So I was scared as fuck of heights,
Heights.
I hate
Heights.
heights. I still hate heights.
and I heard about like being an iron worker, and iron workers make mad fucking money.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
and
I
you're
was like-
word.
So I was like, I need to be there. So one of the tests
Sounds like you have fucking balls though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got balls of iron.
So like one
Is
of
that
the
a New
tests.
York thing or what?
What,
Having
are
balls?
higher?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. So like, I applied to be an iron worker. I passed the actually no, first was the physical test. So they made us like walk a 4.5 inch wide beam, like 40 feet in the air with like no harness on. 40 feet really isn't that much. It's
With a net under you?
with a net under us. Yeah.
Oh, that's just one guy just like.
How big is that? How big is the net?
Oh, it's huge. Like it would have caught me, but still, like I was scared as fuck of heights, and I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers make mad money, so I just gotta go up there and act like I've done it before, and I did it, and then I got in, and then I got more accustomed to heights.
You're like, that's not that bad.
It took a while.
I can imagine.
Yeah,
can
bro.
It
imagine.
took a while. It
Bro.
took like
I don't blame
as
him.
cliche as it sounds, like you can't think about it. Like you just have to go on about your work.
You don't like feel it in your balls when you like up that high.
At first, I
bro,
felt
that's
it in
the
my balls.
worst feeling.
At
bro.
first, I felt it in my balls. Like I'd say, it took me a long time compared to a lot of people I've asked. It took me about like 4 months to really get used.
and I
to
don't know
the
why
heights.
specifically the balls, but whenever
I
I'm
know, I
up
totally
high
agree.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel it right in my nuts. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my
It's a weird feeling.
But yeah, like
It's like going on roller coasters and shit.
yeah, yeah, and you.
But it's consistent, right? It's a consistent sensation.
Not
Pause.
anymore.
of balls.
No, like you just
Tingling?
feel
at
it.
first, yeah, and
I couldn't imagine that, bro.
yeah.
Fuck.
So it took me a while to get used to heights, and then I got used to them.
I bet you some of them motherfuckers don't even use harnesses up there, right?
We don't, like, we wear harnesses,
Come on, man.
but honestly, like the every time I got jammed up and I almost fell off a bridge, or a steel structure, is when I was hooked on.
that's terrifying.
Yeah. Other than that, like, I've never had an issue when I wasn't hooked on.
So it sounds like to
Okay,
me.
so they only hooked you when they knew that there was danger afoot.
No, like in the beginning, like I was always hooked on,
this nigga said a foot.
What?
just in case I did fall. But like eventually, I got comfortable and I just didn't hook on.
Okay.
It's easier to work that way too.
And is that how you got started working for where you were working?
Port Authority. So
Port
Port
Authority.
Authority, like the reason why I left like my local 11 Ironworkers Union is like I'm still a member, but the reason why I just don't work there anymore is
Mhm.
because like you get laid off and you don't work every day of the year.
Because they're not always building shit.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
no, they're always building shit. It's just like
Weather, things like that.
weather, shit like that. Yeah. And like if
They might
the
switch to
job calls
steel.
for 30 people and like there's 50 people looking for work.
They're gonna pick like the most experienced.
Right.
Okay.
And I
okay.
like I was an apprentice.
right.
So I went to the Port Authority and I faked it till I made it into the Port Authority.
The only reason I was because my one of my homies was trying to work in Port Authority and he didn't get through.
No.
Nah, I felt bad.
See, that's another thing is like
felt
if
bad.
I failed that test 3 times
Yeah, he
and
because he wanted to be NYPD and that
Mm.
didn't work, and then he went for Port Authority and that didn't work
Cop?
either. Yeah,
yeah, that's harder.
yeah, he wanted to be a cop.
To be a
Yeah.
cop?
Yo,
I heard that shit is wild.
I heard that
Yeah.
shit's easy.
Well, to be the cop, but so it's a lottery for the Port Authority.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, everybody wants that job.
everybody.
Okay.
They
And
actually
you
have.
got in, bro. Come on.
No,
that's
I'm
the
not a
thing.
cop.
No, he's not a cop,
Oh wait.
but he works for Port
I work
Authority.
for the
Oh,
Port
for the
Authority.
union. Is
Yeah,
that
they
what
have
it
their own union.
is? Okay. Okay.
Do
And
we
like
have unions? We don't have unions out here, do we?
you do,
We do.
you do. I saw an IBU. IBU is the electricians union. I
Yeah,
saw
that's
that.
what- one
I
of my
think that's
friends-
the only
You
one I
remember,
know of.
You remember Sammy Duran?
You wanna say something?
Yes.
He's in that.
Okay.
He's actually he's a journeyman now.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure Disney has a union.
Do they really?
Yeah, but
It's different. It's different.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know anything about
It's
that.
the dreamers.
So the test you had in order to get into the Port Authority, what kind of questions were you being asked, or what?
Whole bunch of shit I did not fucking know. It's general knowledge.
But it
on-
worked.
on every. Yeah, but I had to take it 3 times.
Oh,
So?
was it online or in person?
It was online in person. Like I took it on a computer, but like
You had to
like-
go there.
With
I
a
had to go there.
proctor,
Yeah, there
fucking-
was proctors.
Oh.
I took it 3 times before I finally passed because it had like plumbing questions, electrical questions, carpentry questions.
You had to do all
masonry
of that
questions.
for them?
Just the written test. Then I had to show them that I could do it.
Oh, fuck.
So, and you had to guess all of this shit?
Yeah.
Unclog
Bro,
his toilet.
So you can't literally sit here and tell me that's not a talent.
So
Bro,
I taught
you're
myself.
amazing.
I wouldn't consider talent because I had to do it more than one.
That doesn't
time.
matter.
It doesn't
You
matter.
That
understand
doesn't
what I'm
matter.
saying?
Like, look,
got a
you
job
could do
people
it, though.
sought
You
out.
could do it.
The thing
you
is,
could
yes,
do it.
I'll put-
You could do it.
But
Kind of like I pretty much taught myself plumbing
All right, I'll put it like this then.
off of YouTube videos, carpentry off of YouTube videos, electrical off of YouTube videos.
is amazing. Shout out YouTube.
I'll put it like this then. So like for example, if my dad were to be like, "Yo, I need you to go." What the fuck was that? Oh, okay. So like it would be different if my dad were to teach me like, "Okay, I'm gonna teach you plumbing and all this other shit," right? There is an absolute difference between, okay, I'm gonna teach you how to do this shit so you can do this in the future, to
Self-taught?
Okay, not only self-taught, but okay, you have to do this and perform well enough for someone else to give you an actual opportunity to work.
A
For them.
well sought out job as well.
That's
like,
that's a talent.
This isn't your local fucking business. This is
I guess I'm good at
Port
faking it till I
authority.
make it.
Bro,
That's what I'm good
Which
at.
is a thing.
that's a skill.
Which is a thing.
It's a skill, bro.
It just doesn't
guess.
sound cool.
You know what?
It might not
sound like a
cool.
scumbag. Like
You know what'd be crazy? Danny becomes a millionaire, has a great life, does all this shit, and then on his deathbed, he's like, I didn't know how to do any of this shit.
He said, I fucking forgot.
That's
I was just
facts.
guessing for my whole life, and look what we got.
That's facts, bro.
But if you make $1 million, what does it matter?
Exactly.
And if you're happy.
guess what? You made it. You don't have to fake it no more,
Yeah.
J. Cole did that.
bro. Amen.
What, he faked knowing how to rap?
Yeah.
No,
He didn't know how to rap.
J.
It's
Cole
terrible.
said, what? I forgot what he said. What he
That
said.
wasn't even him.
He said he made it till he faked it, and then
Oh, and
it was
then I
on
faked
training
it till
day.
I made it. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
it was on training day.
I love change.
Made it, then I faked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, he
You
didn't
have
want to
to.
do that
True
shit.
shit. He's
Got-
actually still kind of faking it.
He don't give a fuck no more.
Like in
though.
his raps when he's talking, you know,
Well,
Yeah.
what do you mean?
He'd be talking about
Like
fucking,
on,
fucking
the
bitches.
London
shit?
Yeah. He's talking about fucking bitches all the time.
shit like that. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm like, you have a wife and kids.
That's just.
yeah.
I think that's a rapper thing,
It
though.
sells. Yeah,
It sells. Yeah, everybody.
but
wanna
he
hear about
admits
that.
he actually admits it though in interviews that like he don't
a-
be doing that shit.
Yeah.
Cause he loaded. He don't give a fuck no
Yeah.
more. I wonder what Kendrick's doing. I think Kendrick's just like raising his daughter and shit.
That's
Kendrick had a
cool.
kid too.
Kendrick has.
I didn't know that.
He has
I
a
didn't know that.
daughter. He
Shout
doesn't.
Shout out Kendrick. I had no idea he had a kid
I'm
too.
just waiting for him to drop some shit because this is annoying. It's
He's
been-
working with his cousin though.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck his cousin, bro. Like I need him to
He's
drop
working with
some
his
shit. I need to
cousin.
drop his own shit.
I was watching this Joe Budden thing. Shout out Joe Budden and the Joe Budden podcast. I love that
His
podcast.
favorite podcast.
Yo, this is a funny story. All right, so you guys know Clubhouse. I know you guys heard the buzz about that.
I've heard
shit,
of it,
right?
but
I've never
I don't
been
know
on
who's
there.
on the clubhouse.
So-
I don't know what they talk
So
about.
I'm on there, right? And my sister's on there.
Wait, what? You're on the podcast?
No, I'm on Clubhouse, like the
does that
app.
mean?
It's an app.
Oh, okay.
It's an app, yeah. So it's like it's just like a big chat room full of fucking people. Here, I'll share it real quick. Let me see if I have signal, please. Okay, here we go. Like here's a chat room right here. 21 Savage is in there. And Shiggy's
You
in
can
there.
be. You can be in 21 Savage's shit.
Joe Budden's right here. Yeah. So you can be in a chat room with them, like actually talking to people and all this other stuff.
That's pretty cool.
So my sister knew.
Do you really think this app is gonna pop off?
Kind of
Yeah,
already is,
it
bro.
kinda is.
I see
It
it,
kinda is
everyone
already.
on Twitter.
That's fine, but like so did what's it? Among Us did really well for a little bit, and
It's
now
still
it's
doing
kind of
well.
dead. I mean, but
A
it's
lot of
not.
people doing it because it's a big streamer game, and you know how streaming is such a huge thing.
That is
People
true.
love.
I guess it's because I'm not like watching it avidly. where
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
Not realizing
Exactly.
that it's
But yeah, we were in there, and then my sister knew someone that was talking with Joe, so he brought my sister up there, and they were talking to my sister. And I'm just like, oh shit, that's kind of cool. And then my sister brought me on, and I was like, I'm in here too, but I didn't get to talk to Joe, and I was like, fuck. And then I just left. I was like, oh, it's this close. Like, come on, Joe, get on the podcast.
we're on a podcast, Joe Budden.
It's the same exact thing you're doing. Can you please get on the show one day?
I think he would make fun of us.
He gives some advice. He's like the OG now that I feel like would just throw some like real shit at you. You know what I mean? He would just be like, hey, listen, man, it's a grind. It's gonna take a while, but
Hey, man,
it'll
fuck-
work. And I'm like,
It's
"Ah."
fun, so I don't care.
I love doing it.
Yeah.
So on the app, do you have to be invited in to be part of the conversation?
You do.
So nobody can just jump
So
in.
like it's like you're in a waiting room and you're just listening, and then if they let you in, then you can go talk. So
That's
it's not
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not like mad people talking. Yeah, you could. Yeah,
But can you put out messages and they can read it and then invite you in, or you have to know somebody that knows somebody?
it's tough. It's tough. Yeah. So yeah, you kind of have to know someone that knows someone. But if they have like because there was like the smaller one where it was just like producers that like, yo, play your beats for us, and then it was a smaller chat room, so you had a more likely of a chance to just jump up there and let them see what you got and fuck with them and blah blah blah. But they have other chat rooms too where they're like talking about like entrepreneurial type shit and all this other stuff. So it's a cool app.
I seen grown ass
cool app.
men on that shit. Like I think Colin posted it. Like I seen grown ass men on that bitch just like talking about how like light skin or dark skin women like just arguing.
Oh, there's mad random chat rooms too. Yeah, so
Bro,
That's
grown.
a random topic.
Grown,
that-
super
yeah,
grown.
no, they're
bro.
super grown.
Yo, go start a family, dude. What the fuck are you doing?
They're on Clubhouse.
It's just weird, man.
Yeah, they're
Like,
on
I don't-
Clubhouse.
They're on. I'm gonna get you guys in there. It's fun. We can do that for like for the podcast.
Yeah,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
down. I
think
feel like
that'd
that would
be
be funny.
Yeah, I'll get you guys on.
I've been watching this dude like more so recently. I don't know if you guys heard of him, Kevin Samuels, something like that. He makes quote unquote. I hate when people say it like red pill content, but it's more about like relationships.
bashing women.
Yeah, so not necessarily bashing women, but like he'll basically call them out.
Is it that guy you sent me where he's like a bodybuilder?
Isn't red pill pretty much meninist?
Kind of, it can
Whoa,
be,
what?
but
Hold
it's
on,
a
what?
little bit like meninist.
Like what do you mean
know,
by
like,
red
you know how
pill?
there's-
the male version of feminist.
right, but like red pill just means knowing the truth. Choosing
Yeah,
to know
that's
the truth.
basically what it is.
But I heard it kind of coincides with like meninism.
Kind of, but like the thing is, like he'll get someone on there, and women just, for one, they don't want to listen to him. They go onto his show, but don't want to listen to what he has to say. And
Yo,
they-
you would be perfect on that show, dude.
bro, like so, like
right?
Yo, you know what's crazy is he says I'm opinionated. This motherfucker's as opinionated as I am, but he just like
This guy, y'all.
Peter's smart and he knows when to like
This
be
guy.
quiet. I just
Yeah.
don't.
bro. So it's fucking wild because like they'll go on there, they'll be like, yeah, I have 2 kids. I am this one girl in particular. She was like, I have 2 kids right now. And I want Kevin Samuel was like, all right, so like what kind of like what is the guy that you want? Like what is he expecting? He's like he's expecting like a housewife, a good mother. He was like, were you brought up to be a housewife or a good mother? She was like, well, no, not really. He's like, then why would he want to be with you? Like he's like, you're already like a bad deal because he can find a 25-year-old who all he has to pay, he has enough money to pay for you and your kids, but he can get a 25-year-old and not pay for your kids. And then he could start a family with her. So why would he pick you? And they can't answer that. If you can't fucking answer that, that's a problem. Like, what are you really bringing to the table? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, he just puts out shit like that. That shit is wild.
Like, so it's crazy you said that because Peter and I were talking about this the other day.
Mm-hmm.
He already knows what I'm about to say. It's insane to me how when women talk about, what did I say in the group chat?
Maybe. I don't know.
It's insane to me how when women exclusively speak about relationships, it's always centric around themselves.
Totally agree.
We don't hate women, by the way.
We don't hate women, but like
Disclaimer.
I go back.
Yeah.
I'll go back and forth. Like if I feel like something is unfair with my girlfriend, I'll be like, "That's totally unfair." And like if you were to be in my situation, if I didn't like something, and you were to be in my situation, you would dislike it too. But the fact that it is you, you pardon yourself,
Right.
You know what I mean? And I hate shit like that.
Right.
It's like don't be different now.
But when
Yeah,
they
you
talk about
switching up.
relationships, it's like, oh, the man has to do this for me. He has to do that for me. He has to do like. What about like what you would do for him as well, you know, or what you guys would do for each other? Because like,
Yeah.
there's all this talk on Instagram and Twitter of like, oh, we gotta water each other's gardens, and we have to be on the same vibrations and energy. But it's like, how are you gonna be on the same vibrations if you guys are on the same vibrations and energy? It's not gonna work out because all you're thinking about is yourself, and all he's gonna be thinking about is himself.
Ooh,
That is true.
That's a good point.
So it's not
That's a
gonna
very
work.
good point. It's very
That is
good.
true.
So you gotta fix your energy.
And
Fix that shit.
Like what was I gonna say?
What Kevin said.
In regards to like relationships and shit like that, for example, if a dude like knows exactly what he's getting into, I'll put it like this. I'll make it even simpler and go with money. So if a guy and a girl meet up, dude makes money, a girl makes money too. Let's say they both make $100,000 a year.
Okay.
The dude comes up and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna pay for everything, so you don't have to pay for anything."
Okay.
The relationship pretty much sits at a balance because he sat there and was like, "Yo, I'm paying for everything. You don't have to pay for anything." Cool. She collects his money. He pays bills. Whatever. Right. if you guys go into the relationship where you're kind of like 50-50ing everything, you know what I mean? Things are cool. There wasn't really like any clear set rules on like 50-50ing shit.
Right.
But then after a period of time, one person ducks out. Like, I'm not paying for shit anymore. There's going to be conflict. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's generally the women. You know what I mean? And I don't mind paying for my girlfriend by any means. But like, if it gets to a point where it's so expected to where she would be like, kind of like, so I would say something more so passive aggressive or like unconscious to where like, if I'm standing behind her in line and she like just reaches back like this,
Imagine that.
automatically that would get me mad. Honestly. And like, I would be more than willing to like just hop up there and do it. But like, as soon as I see a this or a this or
Oh, a snap.
if I get a snap, bro, I'm losing it.
You're gonna snap.
I'm fucking losing it.
Yeah.
Entitlement is a disease.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
absolutely.
But I mean, you know, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on that topic, though, I feel like as every relationship is different, unique, as a relationship like grows further and further, there should be clear expectations for each other.
I totally
Yeah,
agree.
Exactly.
Like
I totally agree. Just if you let that expectation be known off rip, then there shouldn't be any like issues.
now, if you have expectations for your significant other, but they don't know that, then
That's fucked
problems
up.
are
Yeah,
going to rise.
conflict.
Problems are going to
Huge
rise.
But then there's also the case of laying out your expectations, you not kind of like fucking with it, but then you say yes because you want it to work. So they're like, yeah, you know, I'm not going to work for a little bit because I'm doing this and this and that. And then you're like, okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but then you're compromising yourself for
Yeah,
the sake of
yeah.
making someone happy, and then you're
But
just
I'm saying
unhappy.
that happens too.
That happens a lot.
That happens a lot.
I've done that a lot.
It happens a lot.
There's a
man.
certain amount of compromise for each individual in a relationship.
I totally agree. I totally agree.
Yeah,
on
so yeah, I mean just
That's why it's called a relationship.
that. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, people think
Real.
that they should only be like that in like romantic relationships.
no, everything.
Bro, people are always like that. They're like, oh, I should only be like that in romantic relationships and do whatever the fuck they want in like friendship relationships. That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then you're like, I wonder why I'm so alone all the time. Bitch, because no one likes you. Let's be real. Nobody likes you, bro.
Yeah,
you're the problem.
That's fair.
So
That's fair. I mean, but people don't see it like that. I mean, because when you go into a friendship, you never go into it with expectations of anything. You're going to it
to
like,
be honest with you, I don't expect
yeah,
anything.
you're just like, yo, this is
We
this is
talk,
my
we-
friend. We're
yeah.
cool. We fuck around. You know, we say stupid shit to each other, and then we move on.
You have things in common.
Yeah, you got
Exactly,
things
things
in common.
common.
Blah 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 blah. I mean, yeah, you're gonna obviously bump heads with your friend, but you never think about it.
I hardly do, to be honest with you.
It depends. Like, I mean, like I wouldn't say bump heads like in like, yo, fuck you too. Like
Nah.
how you and Danny would argue about a topic.
Yeah, that shit is
I
funny.
would say
though.
like that. Like, you know what I mean?
That should be funny as hell.
Like you guys come at a disagreement with a topic, but like 5 minutes later, you're like, yo, you hungry?
yeah.
Yeah, and then you're like, all right, let's go eat.
But like, when I argue with anyone,
Speaking of,
it's
like, I've been
never
really
personal.
thinking about Domu a lot.
We got to do that too, bro.
we're going tomorrow if you want to
Y'all
come.
going tomorrow?
What time are you going?
But you can't go. Remember,
There's one in.
Winter Garden, Winter Park.
Wait,
Oh, what time is that? Oh fuck. Okay. Yeah, that's why I couldn't go.
So
to
when
yeah.
can you
No,
go?
like generally, I'm gonna be in here. If not here, I'm at Iron Core, and then like after about like 5 or 6 o'clock is when I'm free. Yeah.
yeah. What about
I
Sunday?
mean, if y'all doing anything over like
I'll
in
have
the evening,
bro. I'll have dinner. Like,
I don't give
yeah.
a fuck.
You
Like,
free-
y'all
you
y'all
come
let me
out.
know. I
you,
mean,
hey, wait, you
come
free
out.
Sunday?
yeah. So like,
Because
if y'all
they
want
want to do
either
Korean barbecue Sunday.
I'm about that too.
Alright, let's
So
get
like,
it.
if
Let's
y'all
get
want to
it.
do either something, like if y'all go to Domu, we could easily go to Crooked Can or like what's it called?
Fire.
What is it, Boxy Park or whatever? Yeah, either one of those.
Yeah, I've been there too.
Yeah, either one of those. I'm about whatever. I don't really care.
Let's get back into talking.
Oh
about
yeah,
each
back to the
other.
podcast.
Yeah, I guess we're doing that.
So
I like how we still haven't talked about each other yet.
No, we talked about Danny.
I'm gonna
About
talk about
Damon.
them. All right.
Yeah.
I'm like going back to the Thanksgiving episode. I just want to highlight the points of 3. I consider, believe it or not, I consider you a close friend.
This man's about to make us cry again, bro.
I'm
Now
dead
in
ass.
person, bro. That's fucked
Peter,
up.
come on,
Peter,
man.
I'll be honest, Peter. When I get married, you're probably gonna be in like my.
Oh fuck yeah!
All right, so let's start. This is my.
I mean, oh.
Yo, Casey Fry is gonna be the minister to ordain me. That's him or Danny DeVito, one or the other.
Danny DeVito.
That would be beautiful,
kinda
though.
cool.
Danny DeVito.
That would be
kinda
beautiful.
cool.
Yeah.
You should do that.
All right, let's talk.
Let's get him
My
on the pod.
best fucking friend right here.
This guy.
I have known this kid we've actually known each other since we were months old.
Really?
And we didn't know until we were like 14 years old. Anyways, about him.
Oh, like you were that baby? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's literally how it was. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So, probably the most humble person I've ever met.
He mentioned that too. He
See what I mean?
mentioned
No, don't.
Come on.
One of the most humble people I've ever met. One
Yeah.
of the most good-hearted people I've ever met. He hates speaking ill on absolutely anybody. Like, he refuses to do it. Nah, dude.
He's like, yeah.
No,
you know.
he was, because we were on our way here and like we were like talking. He's like, I don't want to say bad because like that's fucked up.
Aw.
What happened? I understand that.
That's fair.
I totally understand that.
Kevin, you already know. Kevin is like, bro, a sweetheart.
Come on.
Oh, you said a sweetheart, bro.
Fucking Kevin is a sweetheart. So fucking positive about life. Always has a smile on his face. Like I knew Kevin was cool when me and his first interaction, and he acted like he knew me.
Of course, bro.
You
And
do be
like
doing
that,
though. You do
yeah.
be doing that.
Well,
I'm
I
not even
mean,
gonna lie.
because when you meet somebody, like I grew up when I was growing up, I would go places with people, and I would be the one kind of just like sitting by myself, and
Yeah.
like no one kind of fuck with me, kind of thing. So I was like, I don't want anyone to feel that way. So whenever
Around
I'm
you.
meeting someone new, I would always be like, "Yo, what's good? You know, how you doing?
That's
You know, talk to them." Like I would never let anyone sit by themselves if they're around
I
me.
feel you
kind
on
of
that.
thing. You know
I
what I
feel
mean?
you on that.
'Cause
Yeah.
I felt that before. I was like, that's so fucked up. Like, why y'all
It's
are
a
so
yeah.
antisocial, or you're so with your people that you can't go talk to this new person and let
Or-
them feel invited and
Or
type.
Yeah,
too
yeah.
cool
You know
for
what I
school
mean?
type shit.
No, that's like fuck that. So
yeah,
yeah,
I feel you.
Then Peter is like probably one of the most groomed individuals. Like
I
that
didn't.
know.
At first, I didn't know what that meant.
You didn't know what that meant?
At first, I was like, I don't know what that is.
Like
But I was like,
the thing about Peter that I admire is like how much he puts into himself as a person, and like trying to
appreciate
be a
that.
better person, and like
like
out of,
protein.
like I look up to Peter. I look up to these. Yeah, protein. What else do you consume?
carbs,
Carbs.
fucking food, bro. That's all I
Yeah.
do.
Gains.
Fucking food.
gains.
That's all I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Like ever.
Gains?
I spend a lot of
You s-
fucking money on food.
Oh, food.
You
I thought
have
were
to,
gonna say
though.
Food, bro.
You have to.
And it's not like but it's purely for convenience sake. To be honest with you,
Yeah, that's true.
it's like I don't feel like going anywhere. I'm gonna order something.
yeah, I have that problem.
No, I have
Uber
that
Eats
problem
is
a
the
lot.
devil to
Your
me.
mom don't
man.
cook. Your moms don't cook.
Yeah,
My mom
they do,
cooks,
but
but like,
it's not enough.
but if I'm like on a time crunch
Yeah,
or I want to eat something now,
I feel
I'm
you.
not waiting.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm gonna wait for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Gotcha.
if I can go,
Fuck that.
yeah,
Fuck
you see what I'm saying? There's two. That's what they got.
And
us, bro.
especially now with like
Convenience.
the whole COVID thing, if there's no place with a drive-through, I'm gonna order Uber Eats unless someone else go get it for me. I'm like, hey, you got it.
That's the way I see it.
I'll pay you for it.
You got money to be ordering Uber Eats.
Not
bro.
really, but
Yo, your $5 milkshake is suddenly like $35.
I know. And I'm just like, I would be looking at the total like,
Yeah.
worth
Do I
it.
really?
Yeah, you're like, I could get up.
I could
I'm
not
not
move.
doing that. You know what I
I can
mean?
move, but I could pay someone to move.
I do have a $2 coupon.
Yo, fuck, we need to go get tacos. You want to get birria tacos?
No.
Yes. You want to go right after
Fruitamix,
this,
bro. Fruitamix right by Iron Core.
Not gonna do me like that, man.
Oh, those birria tacos.
What do you mean?
I gotta go to work.
Man.
I thought we were going to Topgolf.
Yo, how about this? What if we all go and we help you so we knock it out in like 15 minutes?
I wish it worked like that, but it does not work like that
Why?
because it's one floor at a time.
What does that mean?
So like I have
There's
like
4 of us. It'd be 4 floors at a time.
they're gonna be like, who are these people? I'm like, oh, I'm training them.
Yeah.
You
I'm
could
like,
say
huh?
that.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
Like,
you
I'm-
want
I'm-
your trash gone or what?
I'm training them. Yo. Nah, I can't do that to y'all, man. Don't worry
Damn.
about it. I appreciate it though, but
I'll be down though. Low key.
Nah,
I'll
don't.
just fucking do it.
I ain't gonna let y'all do that, man.
All right, so I have a
How long would
question.
it be? How long would it take if we were to all
If
do
all
it?
four of us,
Theoretically,
I mean, bro, let's knock this shit
hypothetically.
if
out,
all
bro.
4 of us were to do it, I would say it would take like
20 minutes, 30.
Bro, it might it'd take like 45 minutes.
That's not bad though.
Yeah. It takes me like an hour and a half.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying half the time?
About half the time. Just because there's 9 floors and you got to go back and dump and then go and yeah, so nah, don't worry about it. Anyway, what were you saying, Danny?
I was going to ask you a question about yourself.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so
Shit, I wasn't ready for this.
Right, man.
Thank you,
You
alcohol.
gotta be ready.
I remember you saying on the podcast that you were always the type of person where like whenever someone would mention something that seemed out of reach
Mm-hmm.
you were always the type of person to believe that it was in reach,
Yeah. Okay.
like getting big as a producer,
Yeah.
or like having like this crazy big fucking podcast, right?
Yeah. And a man of ideas, kind of.
Right.
Like always pushing for ideas and
Yeah.
ambition.
So like, where did that like? Do you have any childhood trauma that kind of like triggered that? No,
This nigga
seriously.
said childhood trauma.
Seriously, like, you know those people that are just like
That's funny.
like you seem to me like a
Yeah.
like a fucking like a winner, you know?
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
You know those people
love
that
that
like
shit.
they
Yeah.
just whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Golden thumb type niggas.
That's funny.
Yeah. Whatever they touch turns to
Yeah.
gold.
I ain't gonna lie. Growing up, I mean, I was just like, I was a lazy kid. I didn't want to do shit. You know what I mean? I was like, this sucks.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I will always do though is I'd always go help my dad because he owned his own business. He has his own shop. So I would always go there. I'd see all these cars. I'd see the work my dad did, and I'm like, yo, this is amazing. You know, I wanna do this too. You know, so I would eventually go work with my dad, go help him in the shop, and then I would eventually hate it. And I'm just like, man, this sucks. You know, I did not like it. I did not like working.
Wait, you hated working for your dad? Or
I
you
hated working for my
okay.
dad. I did not like
I
working.
could
I love my dad to death. Probably one of the hardest working people I know, but I did not like working for my dad because his expectations did not meet my execution of work, and he was just like always on my case and all this other stuff. And
It's getting after you.
yeah, you know what I mean. And I
Okay.
felt like the pay wasn't compensating what I was doing. You know, because I was painting like full cars, like the whole thing, like doing everything, paint, base coat, clear coat, all that shit. And I'm just like, I can't get a little more money. He's like, nah, got bills to pay.
You're my son.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, exactly. You
You're
know,
my son.
You know,
Shut up.
you throw that at your kid, you're like, oh, you're my kid, don't worry. And I'm like, I have to worry, Dad. I want money if I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
But where it really started was when I started working like regular jobs, you know, and I'd go around and I'd meet people, you know, and I'm like, you know, like, oh, how long you been working here? And they would say some shit like, oh, I've been here 8 years. Oh, I've been here 13 years. And I'm like,
What?
we're working the same position.
Wow.
I just got here a week ago.
Wow.
You've been here 13 years.
Couldn't
And
do
they're
it.
like, and I'm like, you didn't want to do anything else? They're like, nah, you know, I like it here. You know, it's good money and, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I'm used to it. And I'm just like, that was always a thing that always kind of like scared me.
Yeah.
You know,
Getting comfortable.
Yeah, because I've
Comfortable.
had opportunities in jobs where I could have moved up or I could have been managerial positions and shit like that. But it always came back to where, do you really want to be here for that long? Do you really want to settle here for that long? And I was like, I don't, you know, I really didn't. So, you know, around high school is when I was like doing like TV production and all this stuff. And I fell in love
Blazik.
with Blazik, Mr. Blazik. And I fell in love with that. And then I started hanging out with some of my homies and they wanted to be rappers. And I was like, I think I can engineer that. I think I can do that. Cause we
Yeah.
kind of had to do that in TV production. You had to like mix the audio and everything. It's like, I could do that. So that's when I started getting into music. And
I don't remember. I basically failed that shit.
it was the easiest class ever, bro. I don't know how you
I don't know,
failed
man.
TV
I just
production.
I didn't pay attention. I didn't do anything.
loved it,
yeah.
bro.
I just didn't do shit.
I loved it. And then that's when I started like making YouTube videos and doing all this stuff. And, you know, that's when I started doing it just like consistently and I started getting better at it. And I'm like, and I've seen all these people, these big YouTubers making millions. I've seen like these producers making good money. And it always like dawned on me like, yo, this is possible. Like we live in a new day and age where you can do anything you really want to
That
do
shit is
if
so
you're good
cool.
at it, and you can make money off of
That shit is actually
your
really cool.
off of your skill. You know,
See, that's what you're talented.
and I wholeheartedly believe that no matter what you do, there's profit to be made.
I agree.
You know,
Totally
you
agree
can
with
be you can be good at fucking you can be good at pressure washing. Like you'd be like, oh, I pressure.
Cash.
Yeah, you can make so much money
Cash,
just
cash.
pressure washing people's driveways. And then next, you know, you got a fleet of fucking people going out there doing it for you. You know
That
what I
is
mean?
true. That is true.
There's so much that you can do now than back then. So I never believed in settling on a 9 to 5. Not that there's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. The those people work hard. They make great money. I still work a 9 to 5.
Yo, fuck you, LLC Twitter.
So
That shit is so annoying,
yeah.
bro.
So
Fuck you guys.
anybody dogging 9 to 5 people, yo, stop.
Assholes.
You're whack.
Fucking
Some people-
assholes.
You know, you're rich.
Some people don't.
No,
know
it's
that.
not even that,
You're
bro.
over here
Like,
tweeting about getting the stimmy, but you're so fucking rich.
no, bro. Like honestly, like that's the epitome of like someone who has like the Dunning-Kruger effect. Like when you just start something,
Yeah.
you automatically feel like you're the upper echelon.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
then
yeah,
like
yeah.
you get a little bit of knowledge, or the more that you learn about that subject, the more your confidence fucking plummets.
Yeah.
Because you're like, bro, I don't know fucking anything about this, and then yeah.
You're still growing a 9 to 5 job though.
Yeah, exactly. And then you could still
Experience is
end up making.
experience.
Yeah, you still end up.
In a 9 to 5.
Bro, you can be the CEO of your company because you started at a 9 to 5 and you make
Exactly.
6 figures easily. People have done that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the head, like I used to work at the auction, like
Mhm.
by us, like down the street, Manheim.
The car
You
auction.
probably
Yeah.
you probably ended up seeing my dad in that bitch.
Maybe, who knows?
That
I
nigga
seen a
always in
lot
there.
of shit. I used to like run the auction on Tuesdays, and
Really?
that's where I was gonna like move up in the company at that place.
Yeah.
No, not 13.
Weapon?
He said 13.
He ran the auction at 13 years old.
I wasn't 13. I was like 12. Nah. But yeah, I
That's
was
fucking
like
funny.
I was there, but then it was like an outside job. I was literally in
Hot
the
as fuck.
sun 8 hours a day. And then the one thing that really made me leave that job was I met this dude named Bryson, right? Not Tiller. No. And
Too
I
easy,
remember
too easy.
he had a like part of his ear was missing, right? And then it's rude to ask someone something
what
like
the
that.
fuck
Yeah.
happened, dog?
But I was like, hey, do you mind telling me? I don't want to be. Well, it took a while before I asked him that. I was like, you
course,
mind
yeah.
telling me what happened? And he was like, oh yeah, it's skin cancer. Skin cancer. I'm like, how'd you get that? He's like, from working here. Bro, I left. I left. I was like, okay.
You know, I'm good.
I'm not gonna work here. I was like, I cannot work here anymore. Fuck that shit,
That's actually one of the most common spots for skin cancer.
bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Because your ear is
Ears,
so
nose,
exposed.
forehead.
Yeah, they're exposed. So I was like,
Yeah, you're
Nobody
right.
puts
he is,
sunscreen
he
on
is a
their
brain.
ears.
He is a brain.
no brain, no ear. I was like, I got to get the fuck out of here. I was like, I don't want to be missing a chunk of my ear. You know what I mean? Like,
your
that's-
Was it a
my nose.
significant chunk?
it was a big, like, you know, like the little dangly part. Like half of it was gone.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, the earlobe. Yeah, but the little dangly part. Yeah, so
Damn.
half of it was gone. I was like, nope, I gotta leave.
The earring part.
Yeah, the earring
Yeah.
part where you put your hoops in. So I was like, I cannot do that.
That's fucking wild, though.
But,
I
um,
wouldn't have thought that shit.
But yeah, but I mean, the main reason why I believe in doing that because I was like, I'm not a fan of complacency.
Mhm.
You know, I believe
Totally
that if you are talented in something, then you should pursue that.
Mhm.
If that's what you
One way or another. Yeah.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, because that does make you happy. You know, like why would you be good at like makeup, but you decide to just go work somewhere else when you could be making bread off of doing people's makeup? You know what I mean? Like doing something
agree.
you love,
I agree.
but then people don't want the risk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You want all that shit on the back end without doing.
People
without
are
risking
afraid of the
anything.
risk, and then they kind of just stop doing it. You know what I mean? So I was like, nah. I believe in, you know, doing the thing you love, grinding it out, and then you're gonna see results. Like, dude, like I said, I've been producing consistently for the year, and then I got that, and then I got my first placement.
Exactly.
So 1 year at it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I like just imagine what could happen this year.
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell knows?
15, 20, 30 placements.
Dude, crazy. You know what I
And
mean?
you consistently get a check off of that? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nothing crazy, but because it's
Bro,
a
a
local
check's a-
artist, but
a
a check is a check.
check
A
is
check
a
is a check.
check.
Exactly. So
Exposure.
exposure is
Yeah.
exposure. Exactly. So I, you know, just grind it out. You know, you're gonna make it. I'm. If you want to talk to someone that will always boost you up when you're pursuing your dreams, you talk to me. Because I wholeheartedly believe that if you're following something that you love to do, that you will make it. It's not gonna be overnight.
Oh, it's gonna fucking suck.
It's gonna suck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's gonna happen.
Hell yeah.
Perfect example is Peter.
I always felt that about you though. Like every time I saw you and or I was like around you and you ask people like what they're doing with their life,
Yeah.
you were always like positive and like trying to motivate them.
Yeah, because
Always.
I'm like, yo, that's amazing. You know,
Yeah.
I love when people. Come on, man, stop, bro. But no, it's great. I love hearing people doing things that they love to do. I hate hearing like going to jobs and people who've been there 13 years like, oh, I fucking hate it here. Why the
Why are
fuck
you
are you
here?
here?
Yeah.
Like I have too many jobs where people say they hate their job, and I'm like, why the fuck are you here? you can literally leave and go find another job.
That you
You
like
do not
more than
have-
this one.
You do not have to be here.
That you like more than this one. That's it.
And that was the one thing I hated. But it was that old school mentality of, if you're making good money, why are you gonna leave? And
true.
that's
That's true.
stupid.
Yeah, I don't believe in that
I
mindset
hate
as a
that
whole.
shit.
So, like, quick debate question: what do you think is more important, doing what makes you happy, or doing what you're good at?
Can you give me some good lead?
That is
Like,
a good
give me.
question, yeah.
I'm only
That's a very good
Yeah,
question.
I'm only asking.
Oh, so like, are you asking that black and white only?
black and white, yeah, because you can be both, obviously. Yeah, because
Fuck.
Mike Rowe actually made this on the topic on I forgot, I think it was PragerU. I didn't read much into it, so I don't want to quote him. But the question was like, where he was saying you should probably do what you're best at now, what makes you happy. I'll find you the link.
I could agree. Reason being is like with your free time in that, if you're doing something that you can do well at a high level and make some sort of income in your free time, you can still do the things that you enjoy, as opposed to doing the thing that you absolutely love. You know what I mean? And doing that from the bottom with no type of like income, at least initially,
Yeah.
and then you can't do anything.
Yeah, because like when it comes
Yeah,
to
because,
cars, I'm like I can paint,
Yeah,
and there's good money in painting.
yeah,
I don't like doing it,
yeah,
but I'm good at it.
yeah.
But I'm
So
not
like
gonna-
every now and again, if you're gonna do it, if you need some like quick cash, would you go do it?
yeah, if I needed quick cash,
Yeah,
yeah, I would.
yeah.
But I don't enjoy doing it that much. You know,
Yeah.
like I said, my dad kind of ruined that for me.
Yeah.
Still love you, Dad.
but
But yeah, it's kind of I just
you're
don't
about to
like
say
doing
something, Danny. You grab the mic.
Think about it.
it. Think about what you're gonna say.
So like you love doing this,
Mhm.
and you do this.
And you're good at it.
So that's why you're like you stick to this because you're good at it and you love to do this.
I agree, but like
There's nothing else you love.
Oh, there's
What
plenty of
would
things
you,
that I love.
yo? What would you have done if you didn't have this?
I have no clue, to be honest.
But
with
see,
you.
that's good.
That's cool.
the reason why I say I
See,
have
you
no
fake
clue.
it. You could fake it till you make it. Then
He
Yeah,
could.
but like the
He's
thing is,
somebody.
like I was working, and the main reason why I worked because I knew one day I was gonna quit. That was the only reason I did.
I love it.
anything. I was like, I'm going
I'm the
to.
same way.
I was like,
love
the only reason I'm doing this for the time being is because I'm going to buy this equipment and I'm leaving.
Right.
And I told like my manager that at first when I worked at Publix, and then within the last like 2 weeks, I was there. I had just gotten a 25-cent raise, and I was like,
Those are so
bro,
stupid.
it's not the fact that it was a 25-cent raise because my brother has been over there for about 6 years now, right?
Oh, he's got stock in
Stony
there, right?
Brook, yeah. So he got stock in there, and that's fine. But Alec is that much of a great employee
Mhm.
that if you give Alec any less than 50 cents, you're being sorry to say this, you're being a real fucking Jew about it.
Yeah,
That's the only way.
you're
you
really
can-
penny
because-
pinching?
Yeah, you're really
Yeah.
penny pinching here
Yeah.
because Alec is that good of. You can call Alec at any point in time, and
He'll
he
come.
would come in.
Well, you guys can look down the
And
street too.
not even that, but like I would say no, fuck you, I'm not going in because it's my day off.
Right, right.
But Alec is like no, I'm going in. I'll go in. Fuck it. He won't like it, but as soon as he shows up, he won't show you that.
Yeah,
He's ready to work.
I
He'll do his
respect
job.
that. I respect
You see what
that.
I'm saying? So me and Alec are like for the most part polar opposites
When it comes to working,
in general.
okay. Oh,
Like in a lot of cases we're polar opposites, but we actually agree on a lot of things.
okay.
So gave me a 25-cent raise, and I was like, this place is cool. I've had a good time here because like anywhere I work, I try to like make shit fun.
Oh, did you get any stock, by the way?
Fuck no, I was there for 6 months.
Okay, okay. I don't know how long you got to be there for.
Yeah,
A year?
about a year.
Okay, okay.
Year.
That's good
If I'm
money.
not mistaken, I could be wrong.
That's good.
So
money.
like I was there, gave me the 25-cent raise, and I was like, I'm going to quit before Alec's birthday. Alec's birthday is August 29th, and I was like, I'm gonna be gone before then.
And then they called him in on his birthday. Hey, your brother quit. You mind coming in?
No, Alec worked at another one. I worked
Okay,
on McGuire.
I was about to say.
So so I worked, and I was like, you know what? This is it for me. So remember when fucking what's it called was closing down? Sports Authority.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I literally went in. I bought a rack.
Oh,
and I
you
bought,
can't.
like-
you went in at a great time,
bro. I went in, and
That might have been the stars
I
aligning.
spent like anything that I had on that fucking rack. Got it home.
Is that
went
this
to
one?
no, fuck no. I hate
Oh.
that rack.
Oh,
But
that rack sucks.
So I got it. Brought that shit home, put it together, and then I went to work.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about it. I was like, how much longer am I going to be here?
Mm.
I had it for a few more months. I think June, July. I don't really remember. I think it was like summertime, roughly. But then I was like, you know what? I'm done here. Put in my 2 weeks. My manager came up to me. He's like, bro, you can't quit. So why are you quitting? He's like, you're so fun here. Like it's great to have you here.
You're
I'm like,
fun. Nah.
I don't care. So
And then you made that YouTube video.
yeah, I did. I
remember.
did try YouTube for a little bit.
I remember.
I fucking hated it.
It's okay, bro.
I wasn't good at it, and I knew I was going to be lazy. So I was like, "There's no way
He
I'm
doesn't
doing
have.
this."
Yeah, he doesn't have. To
Yeah,
do
I was like,
YouTube.
"There's no way I'm gonna do this."
I think you would be good at it. I just think that your ego is getting ahead of you as to why you
What do you
wouldn't be
mean?
good at it. Because I know you're the type of person, like you have the personality for it, but you're the type of person that would be doing it and you're like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, who wants to hear me? Like, why am
yeah,
I talking in
probably.
front of a
Yeah, I agree.
I think we talked about that
I
because remember
agree.
before this podcast we were gonna do videos for you.
Yeah,
Like we met up and we are gonna do videos, and then that never worked out, and then we ended up doing the
I shouldn't
podcast.
say ego though, because it's not an egotistical.
I wouldn't say it's an ego.
Yeah,
I-
it's not ego. It's
what was that? I appreciate it. Yeah,
like you're obviously an entertaining dude.
Look at
Like
that.
not saying like you're a clown type of entertaining, but
Yeah.
like people like for example,
that's funny. That's funny.
for example, like
That's a fucking clown. too,
whenever
isn't
you post up like those to ask questions on
it?
Instagram.
Oh, those are funny. Those are hilarious.
But like motherfuckers actually are interested in what you have to say.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly you would be good at YouTube.
It would be.
yeah.
Because like
You would
people
be.
would be interested to hear your opinion on things and like take knowledge from you. It's just like your lack of ego gets ahead of you, and as to why you
I see what you're
won't do
saying.
it.
Wow.
I see what you're
Okay,
saying.
that's a good way to put it too.
That was
Lack of
profound.
ego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like everyone has an ego. I definitely have an
Of
ego.
course, everybody.
I remember you telling me that, but like you've never showed. All right, so now it's Peter's turn to be talked about.
Yeah. There we go.
Like you've spoken on that, but like I've never. Well, I'm not here, so I
feel you.
you know,
Yeah, I
I've
see
never
what you're saying.
experienced it.
Mhm.
So like, how do you
What's the
manage?
question?
How do you manage like having an ego but not showing how egotistical you are?
I think it's just more in like when I listen to conversation. Some of the times I can literally sit there. Don't get me wrong. Like I never mean to be like offensive to anybody or like to hurt their feelings or anything like that.
Mhm.
But I will tell them like, hey, that wasn't the smartest thing you just said, and you could take that how you want. You know what I mean? So like that's generally how I have issues with that, but then I'll have like little like mental battles of like, why do you take so much issue with that? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay.
So like for example, I'll see someone post something, and just like the life advice
See,
thing.
you are opinionated, bro.
I'm very opinionated.
Mhm.
I'm very opinionated. I'm not as vocal.
That's what I mean.
yeah. So, like,
like you
I'm-
know when to be.
Because everybody's opinionated to a certain extent.
Yeah,
whether
exactly.
you're vocal or not.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I can
That's
let
where the problems
any
arise.
so like I let anybody say what they
Yeah,
want.
but Peter would lay it into someone.
I would. Yeah, I
He-
would. So like if
yeah.
someone were to genuinely ask me like, "Hey, what is the issue with this?" I'm like, "Look, personally I think it's stupid." You know what I mean? And the cool thing about it is my coach is very much like that. Which is awesome at the same time because like okay, so in this little powerlifting world, right? There's this one dude do you know Joey Flex?
That sounds familiar.
Joey Flex trains Russ Swole. You know who Russ Swole is?
Yeah, I know there's.
Okay. Yeah, so like super jacked, fucking 5'5" Nigerian who squats like 700.
We got to bring up a site.
deadlifts like mid sevens, and then he benches 4 something, right? No, well, yeah, he lives in Texas.
Yeah, Houston. Yeah.
So Joey Flex is his coach, and my coach, they met at nationals, right? And Joey Flex walked up to my coach. He's like, "Bro, it's nice to meet you," and all this shit. And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Bro, it's nice to meet you too." And I forgot how the conversation came up, but he was like, "Nah." He's like, I think he asked him about his programming or something like that. He's like, "Nah, bro, I really think your programming's a meme. Like, I think it's hilarious." Shook his hand and he was like, "Ha!" He was like laughing. He was like, he walked away and he's like, I was serious. I was very serious. I think your programming's a joke." Like, but I respect that. The fact that he was willing to say that,
bro.
it means a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Wait,
Because
who did he say that about?
he said that to Joey. Joey Flex trains the #1, like in my weight class. He trains the number one 83 kg guy in the world.
So how is
Russ is
that
the number one
a
guy?
fucking meme if he's obviously
The
good?
reason is, like he said, when it comes to programming as a whole, it has to have some sort of trend. It can't be like non-linear. So like he'll have a block and it'll look okay, but then the second one won't look anything like the first. So what are you adapting to? You know what I mean?
But if the person he's training is succeeding, then it obviously works, his system.
Yes and no. The reason I say no is because there are people who will like do well in spite of your training, or people who will do well despite your training. So like LeBron James would become great no matter what kind of training he went through in the beginning of his life.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Would he become as great as he is now? Probably not, but he still would have been great. Same thing with Russ. Russ was he played.
He would have been like a Carmelo Anthony.
He could have been. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then so Russ was a fucking D1 running back who walked on. D1.
Oh wow, he walked on.
He walked on.
Wow.
You know how talented you have
Yeah,
to be?
you
Like
gotta
you have
be
to have
born for that.
insane talent.
Yeah.
And just imagine, so like as an individual, if you're already super fit and you have late specialization, which is basically like you've played sports your whole fucking life, and then you're like, okay, I'm going to hone in on this one thing. You become that much better at that one thing because of your training experience as a whole. You know what I mean? If you start something out really, really early, you could be like a Tiger kid. You know what I mean? Like the way Tiger came about, or you're just going to burn out super early. There's one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
There's literally no in between on that.
Do you also? Well, this is. I'm not even gonna ask.
I don't even know what the
Stupid
fuck I was gonna like. What were we talking about?
We did kind of get off topic.
So the guy you're talking about that said that his program is a meme. How can he really judge that when powerlifting, as great as it is based on 5 big powerlifting exercises?
The reason is, like for someone to,
That's a great question.
yeah, the reason why he said it was a meme, because you'll see a lot of people who put out programming and have no reason to do so. So like I had
shit! Like they make him do workouts that are
shit that has no, bro. Okay, so like I had a client. His name was Lawai. Really awesome dude. Really nice. And he was like, yeah, I was running this program for a while, and I want you to help me prepare for this next competition. I was like, all right, cool. So send it to me. Let me see it. Yeah. So like it should have some sort of trend. You know what I mean? Like it's at least in some way or another be predictable. So because realistically, when you think about programming, it's kind of like scientific like experiments, the way you or studies, the way you set up a hypothesis. You know what I mean? You have a hypothesis and like a plan of action for that.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And that's basically the premise of like anything that has to do with training. So as soon as you have that hypothesis laid out, it should get you from point A to point B based on what you're looking to do. You know what I mean? So he showed me the program, and I was like, this makes no fucking sense. And it literally made no sense. So
Yeah.
I thought to myself for a minute, I was like, okay, maybe I'm overlooking something. I'm going to get someone else to look at this. I sent it to my coach. Mind you, the dude who made this program is one of the top 74 kgs in the world. He put out that program, sold it to my client, and I looked at it. I was like, this doesn't make any sense. So I sent it to my coach. He's like, bro, this is fucking dog shit. He's like, who the fuck made this? And I was like, I don't want to say anything. I was like, well, I'll leave it as is. But then when I actually met him in person, I was like, bro, it was Pug. It was Pug who made that. He was like, oh. And he just laughed. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean?
So it's kind of like preparing somebody for like a weightlifting competition, and you're doing a deadlift, all that stuff, and then randomly you put in like endurance training for biceps.
I wouldn't even say that. Like, put it like this: the fitness of powerlifting is your ability to lift a 1 rep max, right? That's
yeah,
your,
you
that's
gotta
your
do.
main
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, exactly.
That's your main thing, or your 1 rep, whatever. Let's just say it's a 1 rep max.
Mm-hmm.
In regards to application of that, what benefit would 10 reps be to an individual when you have, let's say, for example, that next week you're going to be at your competition? You see what I'm saying? So it was shit like that. just random shit. Like you could tell that this person like just literally threw it together and sold it because of the fact that he knew he had a following. And that like disingenuous shit like that I can't stand.
Because like I may be wrong, but like before a meet or for competition, should be aiming for like your 85-90% max training.
Generally, you're around that area for within the competition. You're within that area, I would say anywhere between 15 to 12 weeks out, and you're in that consistently. And then you'll go to like upper threshold of like 90, maybe 100 some odd percent.
So when you go to a competition, are you like pulling weight that you haven't pulled yet before?
Sometimes you can.
Yeah.
Other times it just won't happen.
Okay.
Yeah. It just depends.
But
on
you're
how shit
able
goes.
to put up that weight
Depends.
because of the programming.
Sometimes that's your first time trying a weight, right?
Oh yeah.
Right.
There are times where I'm there and I'm like, bro, I've never done this before. Fuck it though. Let's see what happens.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because the worst that can happen is you just don't hit.
You just miss it.
yeah.
So I have a
Well,
question.
there's way worse other things.
Yeah,
but we're not thinking about that.
I have a question to completely derail this this topic because I want to derail this topic. But I'll tell you why.
I don't even remember what we were saying.
I don't either.
Fuck it. Yeah,
So
all right.
the reason why I want to derail this topic is because one thing I noticed is like whenever someone talks to you, like it always just goes to fitness, and I think that let me, dude, come on.
I didn't notice. I didn't even notice.
But hold on. But it's not because of you. It's because people bring it there, and what I was gonna follow up with
Oh wow.
is I think it's a disservice to Peter, like to always bring the topic to fitness.
Ooh.
Because like people are like identifying you as that and like as if that's your personality.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's like I don't think that's cool to
Bro,
you. I
damn.
think
Yeah.
that's a complete
No, I'm saying that's a good point.
Situationally,
That's a-
yeah.
that's a
And I
good point,
Situationally,
yeah.
I don't mind it. Yeah.
Oh, you don't.
Situationally, no. Like if someone's genuinely asking me a question about fitness and like I'm interested in the question, I'm more than willing to answer it.
But like, bro, you're so much more than I rarely ever talk about fitness with you.
Yeah.
And that's my point, is it's a
Yeah.
disservice to you.
Yeah. I mean,
So like this is a corny ass question, but like what is something about you that like you wish more people knew?
oh wow.
Mm.
Because again, like it's a disservice. Like this motherfucker's personality, I'm telling you, is not fucking fitness. Like at all.
Yeah.
It's not.
You know what?
It's his job.
Instead of saying something that like I would want people to know about me, I'll say something that not a lot of people know about me.
Go ahead.
I got a poem published when I was in like 8th grade.
That's the type of fucking content we need here
in the stew.
in the stew.
Yeah, so like that was in like 8th grade.
This
That was,
nigga's
like,
a
he's a
write,
poet.
bro.
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
bro.
a
I used
poet.
to be able to write really
Nigga's
well.
a
Not so
poet.
much anymore. I'm
You
like,
got bars
The
too. don't
lyrical,
you?
spiritual
can't.
miracle.
That's what I was
I
about
would
to say. He
never
got
do
bars.
that. I would never do that.
You a
shit.
ghostwriter? The Russ tweet.
Knew it.
It was you.
Knew it.
It was you.
Oh,
He's like, type this, Russ.
that shit was gross, bro. I still don't like that
I
man.
still don't know why you said that.
I don't like that man, bro. How do you feel about Russ, Andre?
He likes
Like
Russ.
as an individual though,
I actually don't know anything about him as an individual.
he's a shitty person.
See,
bro.
his
Okay.
music doesn't reflect his personality. That's tough. So I understand.
He's
where
an
Andre's
annoying
coming
person,
from.
let me
I
say
can
that.
understand where Andre's
So
coming from.
yes, okay.
I completely.
The only thing I know about Russ are like the 10 songs I have on my Spotify.
Okay.
That's it.
What you
And
want?
he has
what
curly
you
hair.
want,
That's it.
what
That's
you
all I know.
want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
I low key have the Russ
I just
hair.
want to thank Peter for correcting that because like that's a huge.
Okay,
thing
yeah,
to
shitty
say.
person. Yeah, shitty person is a lot.
He's definitely.
He's an annoying person.
definitely annoying. He's not shitty.
Yeah, not shitty. Not shitty. Disregard. Yeah.
Take that
He's
back.
just
Annoying
really
person.
fucking annoying.
He's one of those people. Like he's literally LLC Twitter brought into like spiritualism,
Okay.
and like he'll basically sit here and be like, "So you make music for a label, and like you could really be making this by yourself, but I'm making it by myself right now, and I'm making more money than you because like you didn't want to be any like different."
So, bro, he says he would say all that shit while at the line at Starbucks ordering his coffee, like to the barista.
No, but see,
Like the barista's like, "Do you want sugar in your coffee?" He'd be like,
He's
"Yo, I
talking about-
fucking mix master engineer,"
Yeah,
I
and make her come
my
mentally.
own thing. Like
And they're like, "Sir, we
Hold
just
on, let me-
wanted
let
to
me
know if
find
you
the
want
video.
brown sugar
That's
or,
funny.
or
That's
like
super
refined
funny.
sugar."
I
I
think
noticed that because in like half the music I have on my phone,
Mhm.
he mentions at least like one line that he's like,
independent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he has a real sense of like hubris.
No, but okay.
about him.
Do you know what Russ sounds like? Russ sounds like the person that's at the top of a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
If you ever talk to anybody that's trying to sell you on a pyramid scheme, they're always like, why would you want to work for someone when you can work for yourself? Look at me. I have my own this and this and this and that, and you can too. That's exactly what Russ sounds like when he's talking about going independent.
Let me find this shit.
You know what I mean? Like, put together 4
You know what I
pictures
mean?
that's gonna make you laugh. But in person, ain't no motherfucking time to come up with your clever ass tweet. Are you funny right now? You're not funny because you don't got 10 minutes to like
I am funny.
come up with, you know what I mean? Like, put together 4 pictures on Twitter that all coincide with each other that create this hilarious, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just think that human interaction is missed. But I like our generation, like the 24, 25-year-olds and shit like that, because I feel like we're the last generation and the only, not even the last, the only generation that has a
Only
foot in the new
generation?
shit and a foot in the old shit. We're the only one who understands.
I agree with that.
like,
Yes.
Yo, I get like the human interaction shit, but we're also the first ones that were there for the blow up of the technology and the social media shit. So like, it's dope. We're the only. That's why I think our generation is super, super special. Shit, mentally fuck the shit out of her.
I still don't get that.
I wish you guys could
For
have
real.
seen
Motherfuckers
this
wanna be doing
clown's
all this
face
other
when he said that
whatever
shit on the video.
Cool. You know the most productive shit you could do with a woman or with anyone in general in life is mentally fuck the shit out of them and put them onto some new wavelengths and new material knowledge-wise so they can use it to make their life better. See, that's the thing. Anyone that's ever been around me, any girl that's ever been around me, they might hate me, they might not fuck
Bro,
with
that's
me.
that
whatever
little
the fuck
nigga
it is,
syndrome.
But
Told them.
they will never be able to say that.
Okay, so the reason why, like, do I agree with anything that he said? No. I don't
agree with the
agree
foot
with
in the old shit, new shit.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Like,
I agree
I'm
with
saying,
that.
like, I don't disagree
That's
with anything he just said. His delivery is like, it's just like an absolute confidence, but as if he's the only individual on this planet that can do that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
he's
Like,
talking
I'm just so
he's-
much better
like
than
he's
you.
mastered it, and he's the one that has to tell you how to do it.
He sounds like someone who just graduated high school and read his first like self-help book.
Honestly,
Exactly
bro,
what it sounds
like, honestly.
Yes.
You see what I'm
Bro.
saying? Like, that shit annoys me.
I've seen people do that. Like talk to girls. I'm like, yo, like there's this thing, and then and like they're like teaching them something. I'm like, what?
Niggas who are trying to kick it to a girl and they're like, yeah, I'm a poet. I'm a poet. Yo, can I put you on the spot real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Peter's a poet.
Did you? Is it? Maybe I'm making shit up. Did you tell me you used to do shit like that to pull bitches?
No.
No.
But I used to do like real weird shit though.
Okay.
Like real weird shit.
Uh-huh.
I gotta think.
This man's really thinking.
I really got to think about this shit. I really got to think about this shit. Like, and if anything, I'll send you a text, Kevin, so like you can edit this bitch in. I'm trying to think of one weird thing that
I have
really weird thing that I
Got an
did.
interesting question.
I mean, if it's back in like high school, middle school, we all did weird shit.
Kevin,
I did real weird
Kevin.
shit.
What is your formula to pull a girl?
Whoa,
That's tough. Okay,
That's a good question.
That's
Okay,
a really good
okay.
question.
Because I got my own formula. I'm gonna ask
I
all
wanna
you
hear it.
guys.
Yeah.
I've this is hilarious. I've never been the type to go up to a girl I don't know.
Mm.
I'm not that guy.
So
I'm
you
not
need to have them in
confident
some sort of circle.
Right. I'm not the guy that goes
Wow.
up and talks to some random girl at the club. That's never been my MO. I've never done that. I've never felt like doing it. It's just not me. I'm not comfortable doing that. I would always talk to girls that I know from somebody, which isn't bad because, I mean, we all know a lot of people, you know? So I don't know. It was just like we would just have just a good casual conversation and then shit would just
Elevates.
take off from there. Yeah, I don't have like a formula.
I want to
just
hear
see-
what Danny has to say.
I would just
I
see a
think
girl
that
that-
might have me develop my
I would just
own-
see a girl that I like and we would just talk normally.
My formula will help you deliver your own.
Yeah, like deliver it and
What?
like how to explain it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, wait, I'm not done with you. So, like, are you a flirter? You're not a flirter, right?
Not only when it's like initiated both ways in a sense.
I feel you on
Right.
that.
I'm never like hey, and then like do the eyebrow thing. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not me because that's an immediate turnoff for some girls,
Mhm.
and I don't want to take that risk. I'm like,
I feel you on
I
that.
don't want to risk that.
I feel you on that.
Let me get to know her a little bit better first. You know what I mean? I've done some bold shit where I would like if I was like texting some girl and just said some random shit, and then they're like, no, and I'm like, okay.
See you next time.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, when it comes to like in person, like I'll just talk to him like a regular person.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Danny.
Perfect segue to my formula. I just talk to them
Yeah, I
like a
got scared.
fucking
I was like,
human being.
Yeah.
Bro, the same,
And
bro.
girls,
And then mentally fuck them.
you technically do like
fuck the shit
I was
outta
gonna
you,
mention that. Like you technically
and
do
then I
mentally
make
fuck
your
the shit out
life
of them.
better.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I don't know about that, but like, yeah, read
read the
this
four
nigga's
agreements.
book.
Yeah, like
I just talk to girls like they're fucking humans, and I actually like show them that I'm interested in what they have to say.
Basically,
that's one thing.
That's really it.
That's key
And like
too.
one thing like consistently that girls have told me about me as to like why they initially got into me is because like I will rarely ever bring up anything sexual. And
Yeah.
because of that stands out to them.
Yeah, that's true too.
So like yeah, that's just my formula. Like talk to you like because I actually do
person.
like to like know people's stories.
Yeah.
And I
Same.
like to make people open up.
Same.
Yeah.
I feel it.
I
feel you
I
on
love
that.
that shit,
Yeah.
and that's my formula.
I mean, I've seen the bullshit happen in person. Like we have the friends that are, but like, girl, you crazy. You know you wouldn't really
Yeah.
do that type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
So what would you do if we were
Yeah.
like, in the
Yeah.
Uber right
And
now?
it would work. It
It's
would
like,
work for some
yeah, I
dudes.
just took a shower like without me.
Yeah.
I used to do shit like that. There's
Oh
another
my
one.
God.
There's one. Yeah.
The
I used to do
without
that.
me shit.
I'd be
I used to
lying
do
if
that.
I said it.
Everybody's
did
done
without
that.
me?
Everybody's done that.
Yeah,
shit.
we've all done that.
Without me?
Like,
All right, so what's your formula?
Nah, you gotta ask
Same shit.
Andre.
As you though,
Okay, fine.
yeah.
All right.
Well,
So
actually,
literally
guys,
because you said that. Because I sounded like a dick. Let me justify. Because you said that my explanation would help
Okay.
you formulate yours. So,
Got you.
Okay.
Okay. So in all honesty, it's roughly around the same thing, but I actually make a lot of jokes. Like
Okay.
I make a lot of jokes, and not so much where it's
One-liners. You do. You're a big.
Nah,
you're a
like
one-liner?
I'm just like I'll just say like a little bit more of like less of jokes like that, but like I literally poke fun at the girl the whole time.
Wow.
It's funny
It
as
works,
shit.
it works.
It's funny
It
as
does work,
hell.
it
Like
does work.
literally, there was one. What was?
If you dated an Asian, would you make fun of her eyes?
Nah, like for
Stupid.
example, like for
Stupid.
I
Did
gotta
you that?
think of- I had to think of.
Why are you
Did you make fun of her? Can you see me?
Let me see.
That's so fucked up.
yeah,
bro.
like
You see
No,
what I'm
okay,
saying?
so like for example, I would literally say have like normalized communication, and being honest, depending on who I'm dealing with, I would be more than willing to jokingly tell them like, "Yo, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up." Yeah, and I would do it.
like stop fucking talking.
Yeah, like some shit like that. And
yo,
like
you're making.
I'll
no
put it
one
like this.
asked.
There was this one girl that I was talking
No
to like,
one asked you.
beforehand, and like I would just be we were having conversation, and if she were to say something that was almost like fishing for a compliment, I would
Okay.
literally say like, "Shut the fuck up," and I was like, "Oh, wait, give me a second, I'm gonna show you that again," and I would screen record and like
Oh,
zoom
shit.
in and send it again,
Damn.
and be like, "You shut the fuck up."
So they
you-
like how you check them on themselves.
kind of, but like sometimes I'll just be talking shit to them, bro.
It's that big
Like
dick
if,
energy.
you see what I'm saying? bro? Like no, but literally, if you talk shit
Yo,
to a
this
girl,
nigga's packing. He's got a size 11 foot.
the fuck, bro. But yeah, like I'll just straight up just talk
He's
shit to
not
them.
single though, yo. He's got a
Platonic, no.
girl.
I
Yo.
have a
said that
girlfriend. Leave
platonic.
me
He's got a
alone.
girl. Platonically,
Yeah.
he's back.
But
What the fuck?
Platonically. That's you're platonically.
You're platonically packing?
all right, niggas, shut up.
That's what he
In all honesty, I end up like I just talk to them. We have a good conversation about like literally
Bro, you're
whatever,
next.
anything that they're interested in. Like I'll ask about.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like
Mm.
what got you into XYZ? Do you like that field? Is there something that you want to do in the future? What else? Like what do you do besides like this normal shit?
Yeah, showing like
Honestly,
genuine interest.
and the thing that
Yeah.
got me really good at being able to do that was training.
yeah,
Because you just talk to people.
yeah.
Oh,
Bro, you fucking do you know how
Oh,
many
okay,
you
okay.
meet people from
You mean like-
all-
like-
you hear
Nah, yeah, like I thought you were gonna tell me like
stretching them out and
you
shit.
would like
train them.
train them to get to know them. You know what I mean?
you end up meeting like you're almost
No, but you said
friends
you
with,
never
like
you never like dated a client, right?
No.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
no, the only time
Peter's professional.
the only time I've dated a client was my ex-girlfriend
Okay.
who became my client after the fact while she had a boyfriend.
Oh, that doesn't even count.
You see what I'm saying?
Doesn't even count.
So yeah, that's and like even then you just talking shit, having a good time.
Yeah.
And I was talking to one of my clients earlier, and they'll talk to you about like
Their boy pop.
they'll talk to you about their boy problems, and that's
the same thing with
also
Christian, too.
it helps you out a lot with being able to avoid situations.
But it tends to end up being like the same shit recycled between everybody, doesn't it?
It really does. Like dating is like a cesspool.
Yeah, it's the
fucking
same shit
weird.
recycled from
And it gets
everybody.
harder as you get older.
It really does.
That too.
Anyways,
That too.
Andre, your formula. Do you mind if I blow your spot up? When we were younger?
He said, no. I can edit this out.
We're definitely not.
That's
going
funny.
there.
That's funny.
This is like 6th grade stuff. So what was the question again?
So what is your formula I'm pulling?
All right. So FYI, I've been in a relationship for 4 years, but
Damn, it's been that long already.
Wow, congratulations.
almost 4 years.
Jesus.
Yeah. I think.
How old are you?
Yeah, 4 years.
How old are you?
26.
Okay.
I'm not
I don't know. No, he's 4 years old. Oh. He's a baby.
So I think so I think the key is simply just having conversations with them.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds very cliche, but you read a lot of books, a lot of people out there who are like professional speakers. It's like you should spend more time listening and asking them questions about themselves rather than about you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true, too.
I know that's like the shortest answer, but that's exactly
I totally
what it
agree,
is.
though.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
But like
I agree with
actively
every bit of that.
listening.
I feel like especially now in our older age, that's all someone really wants. Someone to listen.
In all honesty,
And that comes just to any type of conversation. Just
Yeah.
not just pulling,
Someone
but like
to listen.
having
Oh, no. There are girls out there that want to be mentally fucked, you know?
you got to tell us more
but
about
not the
this.
good kind, apparently.
No, apparently.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I totally agree, because, like,
Those are the ones that pick up on your lingo and they start sounding like you.
nah, but he's
Like,
talking
be
about
you.
mentally abused to where, like, they just, like,
Jesus
treated like
Christ.
shit. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, Jesus
There are some
Christ.
girls that want to be treated like shit.
Yeah.
And I think
but
that's-
that comes from childhood trauma.
I think it's, like, childhood trauma, but it's also, like, that seems like that individual has been pampered and they want something different. You know what I'm saying? You know what they say about, like, white people? They don't experience, like, hard lives, so they do wild shit.
Oh, yeah.
and
And
Like
get away
Tide
with it.
Pods?
yeah, like, just fucking, like, just skydiving
And
without
get
a
away
fucking
with
thing.
it. Yeah.
Not only that, but like since they didn't have hard lives, like they're in everyone else's fucking business about like parking in the fire zone.
Fire lane or
Yeah.
something like that. Hey, bro.
Like
I don't know, bro,
mind
like,
your
it's-
fucking business.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes
Let
people
me
be
break the
pissing me
law.
off. Like I see people like park into like 2 spots and shit. I don't give a fuck who you are. You're an asshole.
Yeah, no, yeah, but like
I'm not gonna walk up to you.
that's what I mean. But they,
Yeah.
they
Oh,
would.
yeah,
Yo, I
they-
used to
they
do
would.
valet in Montclair. Montclair is like this rich fucking town in New Jersey, Upper Montclair. And if anyone's from like New Jersey, like I used to do valet at Fresco. Like celebrities be going through like fucking dealers, like you know.
Hey,
Isn't that the pen?
And like we parked a fucking we valeted the cars and left it in like the fucking fire zone. And I remember like mad fucking white people like, I'm gonna call the cops if you don't move the car right now. And we would ask them like are you, like, do you own this place?
yeah, word.
Are you 12?
So what's gonna happen if you call the cops?
Yeah, if you call the cop, they're just gonna tell us like it's fine.
Yeah.
But anyways,
We have the keys to the car.
yeah,
Yeah, word, yeah.
I don't know, bro. That
Which
shit
is
weird.
valeting. That's
Didn't
weird.
you valet at one point?
Yeah, I was at 4 Seasons. That was dope. That was good.
Yo,
bread.
every nigga into cars valeted some point in their life.
That's facts. That's
Oh,
facts.
fuck,
my boy,
that's
my
true.
boy put me on, and I was like, "It's good money. It's real good money." Because there was no
Cash,
valet,
bro. Cash.
I mean, you can't park yourself. You
cash.
had to valet.
Cash.
Oh, I remember this one story. I hate rich people. I remember I brought
Hey,
up.
whoa, rich people cool.
Nah, hold up. I
Oh.
brought up this car for this guy, right? And he's like, "Hold on, I gotta tip you." Pulls out a wad of cash. Swear to God, sifts through hundreds, 20s, all this shit. He finds $1. Gives me the fucking dollar.
Get the fuck
It's like,
out.
thank you. And I'm like,
You sure just about you can keep it.
I was like, you can't slime me that 20.
Mitch McConnell.
Real shit. Real shit.
You couldn't slime me that 20. But I was like, thanks, sir.
Like you have 100 of them.
Yeah,
Out of, I mean, he should have at least been like, "You got change for this."
that would have been nice.
Yeah.
He was driving a Honda, wasn't he?
No, he was driving like a Benz, like a nice Benz.
Oh, he didn't give a fuck about you, dog.
No.
He didn't give a
I
fuck
was
about
like,
you.
you had to pull out the wad of cash in front of me.
You see what I'm saying? I hate when people do shit like that.
Where you can cash at me.
I hate when people do shit like that.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, this
Like
was
that much money?
years ago. This was years ago, though.
Yeah.
I mean, this was way before cash.
I think
App
it's
even
it's
existed.
wild
Huh?
as fuck how niggas be wearing,
27.
money
This
on
was
the
years
arm and
ago.
shit. with their stimulus.
Oh, that the fucking money. Yeah, that's just funny.
Or YouTube rappers with like a couple stacks, just like listening to it.
Bro, real
Oh
shit.
my
Like, you know what's funny? Like, I was talking to one of my clients about it.
I
was
love
talking
that,
to my
though. That's
client yesterday,
hilarious.
and
It's funny. It's funny.
It's funny as shit. And like, if
Am I
you'll
still in
notice,
frame? Leaning back.
Yeah.
Okay.
you'll notice like dudes will take pictures at the gas station and shit with money,
Mhm.
right? But then you look under the comment section or the people tag,
Mhm.
and it'll be same dude, same dudes, same place, same money.
Hmm.
Them niggas sharing money to take pictures.
Oh yeah,
You know how corny that is?
that's funny.
That's weird, bro. Hey, can I hold it next? Flick me up.
Let me
Flick me up.
flick me up.
Yeah.
I seen this picture of Sweetie. She brought a mirror to the gas station.
What?
It's on her Twitter. She brought a mirror to the gas station to take pictures.
Oh, that's when everyone was saying she got hands like Kevin Garnett.
I don't know.
Who was that? Oh, Asian doll.
Yeah.
Asian
Nah,
doll. That
nah,
shit
Sweetie-
was
Sweetie-
fucking funny.
Sweetie brought a fucking full body mirror to the gas station and took
Honestly, I
selfies.
do feel like
She bad though.
to a certain degree, being a celebrity is like it's kind of like a sickness because you're so detached.
Yeah.
Depending on who
society.
you are. Yeah, you're so
yeah,
detached.
Yeah.
Like to do shit like that, and then for example, you can have just that little bit. There was a YouTuber, right? I think he had like 400,000 subscribers,
Mm-hmm.
which in realistically is a lot, but like in YouTube, it's not.
It's a
it's-
small channel.
It's a decent sized channel,
Yeah.
definitely enough for you to like make some sort of living.
Make
off
a living,
of.
yeah.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
can make money
But
off
this
that.
dude was like, "Do you fucking know who I am? Are you fucking?" He's like, "I will."
Mm.
He's like, "I will run you into the dirt." And this is a bodyguard, bro.
That was at
400,000.
That was at a convention, right?
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah,
"Are
I
you
seen that.
fucking
I
serious?
seen
You
that.
poor, ugly, whatever the fuck." And he's like, "You're still not getting in."
Yeah,
So,
because he didn't have a pass, right?
some shit like that. He's like,
and
"You're
then
not
and
getting
then
in."
and then the security guard ended up getting more followers than he did.
Yeah.
That's the power of the
Yeah.
internet, people. It's the power of the internet.
It's always the D-list celebrities that be acting like that.
Mm.
Oh, they be bugging.
It's kind of like that type of like that I would compare it to like old money versus new money type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, like there could be new money, yeah, but like what I mean is like someone like Paul McCartney, fucking humongous celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt that he ever wakes up in the morning and he is like, "Why the fuck wasn't I on TMZ today?"
Yeah.
That's a good point.
He's
I mean,
probably like,
you
"I
know what I
hope I
mean?
avoid TMZ."
Yeah.
today." Yeah.
Jay-Z, like he even like he's like,
You don't even want to be.
I don't
on
be on the gram. They record who I am. Like, you know what I mean?
bar.
or like, do you guys remember that clip of him going to his show at the Barclays Center?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he's on the subway and he's like talking to.
Oh, to that old lady.
Yeah, he's talking to an old lady. Oh, yo, you gotta watch it.
It's,
It's
a
really
good.
good.
It's a good. Video.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
like, "Who are you?" He's like, "I'm Sean Carter. Like I'm
A
nobody.
rapper.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just a rapper."
yeah.
Meanwhile, he's going to his arena when he was a co-owner of the arena,
Yeah.
and he's like, "I'm just like."
I love the ending though, because he was like, "Yeah, I'm Jay Z." She's like, "I know Jay Z."
Shit, I've heard of Jay-Z.
Yeah, at the end, I
That
love
shit
that
was
was I love that. That was amazing. But yeah, no, because I mean, we live in the day and age where if you're not in the spotlight, then you're not anybody.
I
To
think
them.
that shit is weird.
But that's the mentality that
Yo,
we
Nav
we have.
flipped the fuck out one time.
Nav.
Did you hear about that?
Also, why I don't
why-
like this guy.
Yo,
Why
Nav.
are you looking at me?
Bruh,
I did
Nav.
not hear about that.
Nav flipped the fuck out one time because TMZ was outside of this restaurant
Mm-hmm.
and he was walking out of the restaurant.
in
Mhm.
a, like a
And
Bentley
TMZ
truck or some shit,
completely,
right?
yeah. He was like, I'm walking into my $300,000 Lamborghini Urus. I got like 40 racks on my neck. I got this fucking iced out watch. I'm wearing this designer, that designer, and TMZ still ain't covering me. Like,
Oh, he got mad because
Now
he
you'll
wasn't
never
on
be
TMZ?
covered.
yeah.
Come on, Nav, you making brown people look bad, bro. You're the only brown rapper that I know.
Right now.
Stop. Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Just you wait.
All right, should we get into sleepers?
Any? Oh yeah. But any last questions? Anybody?
Last questions. Well, we haven't really asked Andre any questions.
Yeah, let's ask Andre something.
Yeah.
All right, let's ask-
That's your
Andre.
best friend. You
Yeah, I
ask him
know.
something.
All right. Okay.
We still going to Top Golf?
Yeah.
All right, bet. I just got to go put on pants.
You just gotta put
You're
pants on.
good, dude. Like,
I'm not going with these shoes.
all right.
I don't have no other shoes.
You
though.
need golf
I don't know.
shoes?
So
Yeah. I'm just kidding.
all right. So here's my question. Ever since we were young, you were always so fucking set on medicine. Everyone else I knew,
Wow. Really?
dude, we were like 10
Wow.
years old. This nigga's telling everyone I'm gonna be a doctor. And like the reason why I'm asking these questions is because like everyone that I know at 10 years old, like
Doesn't know a thing.
from what they wanted to be back then to what they wanted to be now, it's changed like multiple
A million
throughout the years.
times, yeah.
Like, why have you always just been so fucking invested and interested and set on medicine?
I'm not gonna lie, I love questions like
That's a
these
great question.
because this is something that you've wondered your whole life but never managed to ask it.
because like
Give me that mic.
Andre, I gotta talk him up, bro. Like he's an amazing person. Like you are so interested in so many other avenues and extremely knowledgeable in so many other avenues that can get you to that financial place.
Mm.
And going into medicine, you have to put a lot of effort in to be successful and to get to where you want to be. So why? Like why medicine?
So, so before getting into PA school, for example, they require you to have a certain amount of experience because school is only 2 years long, and they want you to be set on that career and have an understanding of why you want to be in this field because it's not easy. There's nothing easy about it. So I started working in the ER to really solidify my decision. And hold on. And there's really something special that comes from treating another human being to the best of your abilities, regardless of what you're doing, and them verbally appreciating you.
Mm.
Like there's a good feeling about it.
Is that a feeling that you've never experienced with anything else?
100%.
Okay.
But to be honest, when I first started at Valencia College, I was more on that architecture path. So
Oh.
ever since I was a kid, I was obsessed with Legos. So if you came over my house when I was a kid, it was Legos everywhere, and I loved building and building. And so when I started college, I was in between either going to the medical field or going to some kind of architecture, design, or engineering. But like I said, once you start volunteering and working in the hospital, that's when you really decide whether you want to do
And you
this
were
or
at
not.
you volunteered at Health Central, right?
I volunteered there for 2 years, and I worked in the ER for 3 years.
Okay.
But even to this day, like when I'm not studying school stuff, I am watching YouTube videos on different architecture and engineering projects around the world.
And medicine.
On YouTube, I don't watch anything medicine. Nothing. Zero. Because I do so much at school anyways.
Right. So
on-
you're mentally burnt out on
But
that.
like before this though, I remember being in high school and you were telling me like, yeah, I'm watching like real life ER or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, so without going into too much detail on my family's history, there's a lot of medical problems in my family.
Okay.
So ever since I was a little kid, I was exposed to that. So I was always the type of kid like, okay, I want to know the answers in the future. Or I want to be able to provide a service to people who are suffering from an illness or from an injury the same way that they're probably providing for my family. Because I was witnessing it firsthand. So that's kind of when it grew. And then sometime in like middle school, I started watching those trauma videos, like those car accident videos, shooting videos on like, I want to say it's TNT, but one of those channels. And you're actually watching documentaries about real world medicine. And that's when it really started to instill me more. But that's a good question because if it wasn't for medicine, I probably would have gone down like the engineering architecture path.
Okay.
Because like literally when I'm not studying, I'm like thinking about designing how I would design this skyscraper, how I would design this building, how would I design this stadium. Like I'm like obsessed with stuff like that. Yeah. So if you go on my Instagram, who I follow, it's a bunch of different engineering firms around the world.
That's cool,
Wow.
man. That's
Dozens of
super
them.
cool. That's really cool. Holy
Huh.
shit.
I didn't even
So
know
you already
that.
had a backup.
Yeah, backup. Medicine is probably my backup, to be honest with you.
Wait,
What?
Yeah, because as a kid, I was set on being an architect.
Oh, no, I meant right now.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Do you
Yeah.
feel like at one point you might end up going into the architecture?
No, it requires so much.
You wanna flip homes and shit.
Okay, flipping homes. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's a good point. Like eventually, when I have decent capital, substantial
Mhm.
income, which I won't get as a PA, but when I have some capital on the side and I can start investing in property and flipping them, then I can bring in my own designs, my own thoughts into a house and flip it.
You're gonna build your own house?
That's the ultimate financial goal.
Got it.
I like it.
And that's not really like a financial goal. That's just like one of my ultimate goals that requires
Like on the
certain
edge
finances.
of
Yeah,
like
I
a cliff
understand that.
or something
Yeah,
like that.
ultimate dream,
That should be badass.
like that I can do other
Yeah.
than medicine. Obviously, is get that one lot or buy an old house and tear down 99% of it.
Yeah.
And build that dream home for you and your family
That's awesome.
that you're gonna utilize every inch.
I think that's the end goal for all of us, right? Just-
I don't know. I personally, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I've thought about like flipping houses at some point,
I
but
meant
like
a family.
that is different.
I meant a
That's
family.
Yeah. No, but he was saying like, for example.
To build his own home for his family. That's what
Oh
he
no,
was
he's saying for other people. Yeah.
One for myself, but for other people as well. But when you work, when you're doing it for other people, you need to get an architecture involved. I can't just walk in there and be like, I want to put this and this up, and not have an understanding of
and they're gonna be like,
codes
"Bro,
and
what the fuck
architecture.
are you talking about?
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah, for sure. Damn,
That's
that's
some
what's
shit.
up. Okay, you're right. This man is smart.
So you guys think I would get like snapped into the abyss if I played any Prince tonight?
Yeah, what do you?
Because
mean?
you know anything that like you can't play anything Prince without getting in trouble.
Oh, that's hilarious. Nah, you'll be all right. I'm gonna have to cut it out anyway
Sure.
for YouTube. Yeah, you'll be fine.
I think I might get snapped into an abyss. I don't know.
It's one of the greatest artists of all time.
Prince.
It really is.
Prince
On
fucking-
my top 5, but yo, don't be surprised if like you wake up missing.
Oh yeah, you think you get killed?
Fucking thing up, like a fucking tape around my mouth and
And
shit.
it's Prince. He's still alive.
Yeah, for real.
Prince is like, "Fuck you playing my music for?" Like, I'm sorry.
You got to get a sleeper too. So look,
anything.
It's just like
song.
literally we say sleeper, but like it could be literally any song you've been listening to recently, like some song that popped up in your head.
Any old song you've been feeling?
Yeah.
Anything. Well, damn, Danny. Well, no, let's not do outros. Yeah, what the fuck? I'm like, all right, cool, get the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
gonna be a minute.
Me too, I'm looking right now.
You got your sleeper?
Uh,
Oh, I want to hear your sleeper.
oh yeah, it's the fucking the song
Bruh.
that I produced.
Yo, Kevin went bananas on this shit.
Oh yeah,
bro.
that beat's nuts. I can't.
Bananas.
Did you send it into the group chat?
No.
No, I didn't because
Oh.
I was like, I wanted to.
So you're only sending it individual people now, huh?
No, I didn't even send it to Danny. Danny,
believe
No,
had
it
it.
was on his Instagram.
It was on my
Can't believe
Instagram.
this, bro.
Yeah.
You
believe it,
watched
but-
the story. What do you mean?
If there's any anime character you could be, who would it be?
Any anime character? I could
Ooh,
be?
I already know.
I already know.
What?
Okay, that's cool.
Wow, holy
Ash?
shit. Okay.
Not Ash. Okay, Pikachu. That's cool.
Pikachu do be vibing though.
Any anime character?
Be vibing, bro.
Damn, I don't know. That's tough. Because I would want to.
I already got my answer. I don't even thinking about
You're
it.
gonna be Luffy.
Luffy.
Monkey D. Luffy.
I know that.
Luffy. That's cool.
Monkey D.
I know.
Luffy.
So you don't know?
You're gonna be Killua, right?
No.
Killua.
Killua,
Fuck.
whatever. Fuck you.
No. I would not be Killua.
Who you be?
I asked you first.
All right, fine. Who would I be? Come on. I don't know. I haven't really fucking thought about that before.
There's not one character that you're just like, yo, this nigga's hard.
Vegeta.
Okay.
Wow.
Yo, that's fire.
I'd be
really
Vegeta.
good.
Vegeta's dope.
Vegeta's fire.
I put a lot of thought into this,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna tell you specifics. I'm gonna talk to you because you're the only person that's watched Naruto. I would be Itachi.
Okay.
Okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
But Itachi with Kamui.
But he didn't have that.
I'm saying I would be Itachi if he like. But if I could choose, I
What was
would
that?
want to be Itachi with the Kamui.
Okay, wait, but hold on. But Itachi had the
Had the Amaterasu.
yeah, he had his own, but he had the thing where he had the sword and the thing where he can seal.
Right, but I want
anybody.
all that shit too. I just would trade.
Well, now you're being greedy.
I would trade
You're being kind of greedy.
Amaterasu for Kamui.
Okay, Kamui's dope.
Bro, Kamui is so fucking
Kamui's
OP.
dope. It is for sure. But I mean, at the same time, I feel like Itachi, just him having his battle knowledge and everything that he knows, I feel like he can beat Kamui
You think he could beat Kamui?
if he had the chance.
Hmm?
If he had the chance, he could.
I never watched. Naruto,
All right, just so you guys know what Kamui is. Kamui is this ability by Shisui Uchiha and Kakashi Hatake and Naruto, where
You just look at something.
In my opinion, it's unbeatable.
Just look at
You could look at someone, send them to another dimension, or you could touch them and take them into that other dimension, and they're there for fucking ever.
right. Okay, but here.
Yeah, you mentally.
At
fuck
the same time, remember when Itachi and Sasuke were fighting? What's his face?
They never fought together.
Yeah, they did. Remember?
Oh, you're talking about Kabuto.
When they fought Kabuto. And Kabuto became a fucking dragon somehow.
Yeah.
and they ended up getting him in that genjutsu.
Yeah,
And he ended up
Izanagi.
and he ended up just doing that same thing forever until he finally realized, all right, I'm being stupid.
Yeah.
And then he kind of came to his senses. That type of knowledge, I feel like can easily trump a lot of jutsus.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
You don't agree?
How can you fucking like? Okay, I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
Kamui, I could send you into that other fucking dimension, and you don't even know I activated Kamui until you're in the dimension.
Yeah, you do.
How, Kevin?
You see the fucking void happening.
How? Okay, so how do you avoid that?
How do you avoid the
That's
void?
Funny. Yeah, I was like, void,
That's
void.
true.
I mean, okay. Remember, he also can use genjutsu, so he can do a shadow clone. He can do whatever the fuck he has to avoid it somehow.
Okay.
I feel just Itachi himself. I'm not saying anybody. You know what I mean? Because I know Kakashi mastered. Well, he didn't master it, but he had a lot of time with
But-
it.
By genjutsu, you mean like what he does with Tsukuyomi?
You can pretty much make it seem like he put you in that void, and you really weren't in the void. You could just like end up being behind him. You could just fucking like stab him or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not.
I'll tell you why. Because in Naruto, they say how it's extremely hard to execute a genjutsu on a genjutsu user.
Yeah, that is also true. And the Itachi and the not Itachi's the fucking whatever I can't. Why am I not remembering the clan's name?
The Uchiha.
The Chiha clan. They're all pretty much OP genjutsu users. Cause yeah, you need to watch Naruto.
Bro, Naruto's crazy.
You
I
need to
prefer
watch it.
Kamui
finish?
over Kodo
Did you
Matsukami.
finish
Yeah.
Hunter?
Oh, Hunter now.
Where you at?
He's at the end. He's pretty much at the end.
I'm at the end. Okay, so the octopus motherfucker just tried killing some lobster guy with like a tank.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Yeah, you're at the end.
Where's Gon at right now?
He's gone.
Gon is waiting for P2 to finish that surgery.
Bro, that shit.
Oh wow.
I'm not
no,
gonna
you're
lie.
done.
Like watching that, like I teared up when Gon was sitting there, like giving her, like when he was telling her, he's like, "None of this is fair. You treated my friend with such disrespect, and now you're
Healing her.
helping this
Asking me
girl."
of this.
And then she literally sat there and like broke her fucking arm in front of him,
Yeah.
and was like, "You can take anything else as long as it's not anything to heal her." And then like the animation in that scene where he's like, "Fucking bro, I love."
Because he's fighting himself. He's like, damn, she's over here helping, but then she did that. Like I know he's like at the brink of like, what the fuck am I supposed to feel?
Exactly. What is he supposed to feel? And Gon basically and realistically, Gon becomes like completely void of any good emotion at that point. And Killua comes in and is like, bro, like you're not like this. You've never been like this.
The assassin.
I love that shit. Like that, just the change.
He has
in-
amazing character development.
Killua.
Yeah. Oh my
Beautiful,
God.
beautiful.
And when Godspeed came in,
Crazy. I didn't know
love
what the fuck was
OP.
going
Yeah,
That shit is OP, bro.
I love it. I love it.
He was whooping ass.
on. Yo, he really made a royal guard his bitch at like 12 years old.
Exactly.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Just wait, bro. Just wait until like the last
crazy.
episode. You'll realize a lot about the Chimera Ant arc and what's going on with the rest of the show. The rest of the show is in manga form though. So if you're
Yeah.
willing to read the rest of it, that's the only way you'll get any more.
And gone is gone.
That's it's not. I've looked that up because I spoiled it for myself. But like, that's not set in stone.
No, not for now.
It's not set in stone, but he hasn't written in a few years.
Oh yeah.
Fucking asshole. I fucking hate
Yeah.
that guy. All right. We getting into sleepers?
Yeah, go ahead. Who wants to start?
You found it, Andre? You're sleeping?
Who wants to start?
I got mine too.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Play that Prince.
No, I'm not. I'll get in trouble.
nah.
I'm gonna
Prince
get-
that's a good
kidnap
song.
you.
Yeah, watch me just get pulled underground like immediately.
They're
All right, so
watching.
to be honest with you, to be very honest with everybody, I really just hit shuffle, and the first song that came up was from the album Into by Sonder, which is a great EP album, whatever the fuck. So I'm gonna play my first song. It is Feel.
fire.
That's good. So Saunders is that band, right?
Saunders.
Or
It's
whatever?
not even like his band. It's like him and 2 other producers,
Mhm.
but they just come together to make Sonder.
I fuck with it.
Which, when concerts go back up, you think so?
Next year, probably.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a minute.
You're saying like when you're saying next year, you're saying 2021, 22. My bad. Bet I'm all for it. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to see. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm going to see.
Yeah.
SZA again because
Mhm.
I need to.
'Kay.
Bro, she was amazing live. Probably like it was amazing. And Brent, I need to see them both again. Yeah.
Did Brent start off with Sonder first and then just branched off as Brent?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right,
That was it for me.
Go ahead,
wanna do
Andre.
yours? Intro it. Yeah.
You gotta jump that volume, boy.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Yeah. You said towards the end? Yeah. Okay. That is fucking wild, bro. That is disgusting.
Andre, hold up.
That's
Yeah, for real, bro. That was a fucking awesome.
That's honestly one of the
Holy
greatest songs
shit,
I've
now
ever heard.
That is what we call a fucking
oh my
sleeper.
god.
That's
a
called-
fucking
Yo, speaking
sleeper.
of, I want to show you something really
Yeah.
quick. There's a song I sent it to Danny a while ago. It's called Portuguese Love.
Yes.
But like there's a literally like in the middle of it where the band just goes fucking ballistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was
check
that was
download
rolling
that
up
shit
some
really quick.
broccoli drum.
No, there's drama in there, drama or whatever, and then there's her and Watt. So the song's called "The Lay Down." The Lay Down.
I didn't know they were a
This
group.
is I like to cha cha. That
Yeah.
guy.
Oh, I gotta.
Sure.
Can I show him this shit really quick?
I'm not even sure.
Can I show him that shit really
Go
quick?
ahead,
Where
go
they go crazy.
That was amazing.
That's funny because you
That
guys
was
know Pete
amazing.
Rock, CL Smooth,
I've
like the
heard.
old school. They actually like mentioned the song and
they do.
wow,
Yeah.
the specific line with the Portuguese lover at the age of 16.
Yeah, that's in
Creepy.
that most famous song.
They reminisce over you, Troy.
Reminisce over you.
That's a classic.
Oh, I thought you wanted to say something.
That's a pure classic. That song was sick though.
Yeah, that shit is wild.
All right, go.
This song
Go ahead,
is
Dan.
particularly fucking interesting. I'll play it out and then I'll tell you why.
That shit hard. I fuck with that. What's the interesting part?
The interesting part about that, what year does that
Hello,
song
hello,
sound like
hello,
it was
okay.
made?
With you saying that,
95.
I said, what does it sound like?
yeah. With you saying that, I know that it was recent, but like I would say early 2000s maybe.
I said
Bro,
95.
that song is from 20. Oh,
Like May 1994.
That's a good, yeah.
that song was recorded in 2017.
By who?
Hey man,
Okay, her name is Joyce Rice. The name.
I've
of the song
heard
is
that name
called
before.
Good Morning.
I've heard
That's
that
a
name.
great
beautiful.
song. That's a great song.
I just love the art, like old school R&B.
Damn, good shit,
I
man.
feel you on that.
I got some bangers, man. Holy shit. All
You
right,
about
so
to play your own banger, bro.
Yeah,
Don't
right,
disrespect
so-
yourself, bro.
so now my boy sent me this. It's a song that they did on one of my beats.
Nice.
I mean, I don't know if it's done yet. I'm hoping so.
Oh well,
It's,
this shit's getting put out. I don't give a fuck.
This dude named Chris Picasso. I can't read the next name. Oh, Gallard. Fuck.
We don't read on this podcast.
Eh,
anyway, so it
yeah.
don't
Oh,
matter.
yeah. All right. It don't matter. Okay. Whatever. So this is this. Yo, you hear this,
Yeah,
right?
it's going in and out.
Yo, what the fuck, yo? You guys are just trying to shut me out, man. Come on.
Nigga, you trying to shut yourself?
Come on, equipment. Yeah, what the fuck? All right, here we go. It's called Friends. Whatever.
Isn't that the intro to this?
Oh, that's hilarious. This was the intro to
No, in this the other podcast.
the other podcast with Christian.
Yeah.
and they made a song. To
Oh,
it.
that's fucking wild. Go ahead.
Wow, that's a good. I forgot about that. It's been a
Wow.
minute. Shout out to Christian.
Shit. Yeah,
Shout out to Christian. All right, here
we
we go.
haven't had a problem in a minute.
Smoking that pack, gon' beat on my lungs like it's Tyson. Talking new money, it get me excitement. Price if you right, then you know that I'm buying. Shoes that I walk in, they made in Italian. Pouring up, picking that nigga stallion. Best vacate me and Bay out on the island. Too much money down here, you know I'm gonna find it. Shorty so they gonna get right behind it. Off that good dope, got me talking in person. Walking the trap and I'm making the purchase. Don't get too close, won't close in your curtains. I think the only thing for me to do today is gon' make me some more racks. Pirates division, I put my wrist in it when I be whipping up a bitch. Little bitch ask me why I always talk about a Tesla. I said, cause bitch, I'm an investor. I got this funny feeling that my niggas next up. I told her, pop that pussy while you throw the set up. I got a funny feeling that it's all a setup. I thought she wanted penis, but she want my cheddar. I'm about to flip and run this little hoe debit and take her ID to the web and run that little hoe credit. Balenci swipe, Prada me swipe, Lumi me swipe, Fendi swipe, Chanel swipe, Yeezy
It's a lot of swag.
Off-White swipe, Louis V swipe, Pyrex swipe. Then I hit another city, swipe a flight. Whoa, whoa, when it hit the road, yeah, ran it up. Then I took it to the club, then I doubled up. Now I'm sipping double cup, 2 middle fingers up. I don't really give a fuck, yeah. I do that shit again. Fucking on it, in the beat. Pouring up this shit, you dirty shit. You talk about my money, don't come up. T.O. with the suit coat center, this a business mean. I just came for the bands. I done whipped the crest of the set. I need extra with so fuck your feelings and fuck all your plans. Edibies with my big getting the yams. Thanksgiving for all my niggas who scam. Got more money, I drop for the film. They tune dead like AM. I been filthy like them. I been ducked on film. Her idea, I'm like damn. She just set up a cam. Look how that ass stand. Look like she got only fans. Want to fall on her bags. Jacking the prize, I ain't mad. Know someone help you with that. Set all that up for your ass. With your pretty ass. We in a pandemic, keep racks in the stash. Everything closed, but I still like the ass. Been low-key lit, but said fuck all that flash. Low-key 120 on dash. Put this shit all in her mouth. Shut up, I'll buy you a house. Little bitch. Capital, fuck all that crap. Hey, you ain't got money, you ain't got money. Nigga don't talk to me then, bitch. You ain't got money, you ain't got money. Bitch,
So
don't
who's
talk to
who?
me then.
I'll tell you. Hold on.
Be a friend. Oh, I will not let you in.
I'm trying to figure it out
You
too.
ain't kick out the house. Oh, you ain't talking about
Don't
bands,
disrespect
okay?
him like that.
I need 100 quick. I need an 80 right after that.
Not
And
this.
your bitch 80
Not the
right
world.
after
Like this
that.
don't sound like Young Thug. Not this bottle. Not this happened.
I need 100 quick.
Like you saying like early Young Thug maybe.
And your bitch 80 right after that. And I'm going crazy right after that.
What was that? Don't do that, bro.
It kind of sounds like it a little bit.
Not like earlier Young Thug. I would say like I'm a stoner Young Thug.
Okay.
I like the first verse.
First verse, great.
I like the beginning of the first verse. Like towards the end, he lost me on that, and then like the other dude's second verse, heat. But your beat saved the whole thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Thanks,
your beat
bro.
saved the whole thing.
Thanks, bro.
If I'm being like, if there was anything consistent that I was like listening for, it was the beat.
I'm sorry. I'm not Andre. I'm not humble. My shit hard. That shit hard, bro. They killed that. Shout out to them. The dude that said we in a pandemic got racks in the stash. That's A1. That's the dude we did the podcast.
Oh, that was
with.
A1. Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, so we did an episode with him. I don't know who the other dudes are. I'm still trying to figure that out. But shout out to them. Thanks for getting on my beat, man.
Hell
Appreciate
yeah.
it. That's one of my favorites that I made early last year. Yeah, it was super early last year. Yeah, bro, that shit. I went nuts on that one. That's why.
That's
That's
gotta
why.
be at work, right? It's like
I-
9:56, bro.
Dude, I texted my boss to make sure. I was like, I work tonight, right? He still hasn't hit me back up. I don't know. I'm gonna call him. I don't know.
Yeah, hey, bro, fuck it. If
I'm-
that's the case,
I'm not gonna
let's
go.
Go to Top Golf.
That's what I'm saying. Let's go eat.
I think you don't, bro.
It's New Year's Day, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it supposed to be a day off?
Yeah.
Shit. All right, well, let's talk for another hour. So anyway,
What?
I'm just kidding. No, fuck no. It's a 2-hour episode already.
Wow.
We've been talking for 2 hours.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I could too. That's why I was like, but nah, we're gonna end it right here.
Yeah. So like, I would call him really quick and see if we can go to Top Golf.
No, after we end it, I'm gonna call him.
I think we're done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're about to end it. That's what I mean. Like, I'm gonna call him like as soon
Thanks
as
for coming, guys.
Yeah, thanks for listening, everybody. Make sure you like
Andre. Yeah. Oh, you've been waiting to do that shit, huh?
in person. Hold on. We're gonna let you talk, bro. Thank you guys for tuning in, listening on Apple Music, Apple Podcast, Spotify, liking, commenting, subscribing. Fuck you, thumbs downer. Even though it hasn't
Is
happened
he
last.
still there?
I don't know. It hasn't happened last episode. At least I don't think so.
I really hope that I really hope that I know this person. Like,
I hope so
personally.
too, because I'm like, why do you hate us?
Yeah, for
Our
real.
neighbor.
I fucking hate this guy.
It could be. It could be Sam.
I
Yo,
really could have got Sam
it's
to come on
low-key
too.
Sam.
Would have came on.
It's low key Sam.
Yeah, he's right up the road. If anything, I'll invite him. Like, if you're trying to do
Oh,
something,
no, actually, no. We got we got 2 thumbs up.
he would love to do that. Yeah.
What, for Korean
Love it.
barbecue?
Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
It's cheaper.
Sam would love that shit.
It's cheaper, too. Danny, you're here in person. You're not on the fucking screen
Yeah.
on your computer on Zoom. So here, tell.
Stay here. Maybe one day I could stay here. Who
Sooner
knows?
than later.
I never
never
finished
know.
answering that question that Peter asked, but yeah, maybe one day.
Sooner than later, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Mm. Hey, Andre, thank you for coming. You got any final words?
I just want to say thanks for having me. This was a lot of fun. This is
Yeah,
definitely
man.
the first time on the podcast, so that was definitely a cool experience.
It wasn't bad, right?
No, this was awesome.
Yeah, well, he wanted to be on the side and just like
He's gonna
saying
be-
random
You
shit.
should
Fuck
let
that.
him do like some medical podcasts.
No, we're not there yet.
Or like
Ooh.
interesting, whatever interesting stuff you're into. You know what I mean? Talk about whatever.
Right, bet.
You feel me? Hey,
We can plan this.
Architect
It's in the works.
podcast.
Architect podcast. That'll be wild as fuck.
Oh my god. Hey guys, listen along and get. Fuck. Never mind.
We love you guys.
We love you guys so much. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year
2021.
2021. Let's make sure that all the negativity and all the other bullshit that we had about last year, let's forget about that, guys. It's a new year. You know,
Just be better.
let's be better. Be a better you. You know, you got good things coming ahead of you. You know, don't let anybody say whatever, you know, just keep pushing forward, keep doing what you've been doing,
Do your
and
thing. Have fun.
yeah, you're gonna be great.
All right. I think we're good.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.